Hello there.
What's up, Nick? How you doing? What's up, Purity? Oh my god, Purity snagging first. What's up, Tobeans? What's up, Zaddy? How you doing? Yo, what's up, Meru? Hope you've been doing well. Hope everyone's doing well today. Oh, shit. My cat's laying on my left arm right now, so my F keys are messing up. What's up, Acidify? Alright, rough kill. What's up, Yario's show? How you doing? I started getting too loud. My cat's leaving. No Legamo here. Just that one's on Discord. I have no more space to upload any more emotes anyway. Period, waiting for the update. Surely Dragon Pickaxe. Made to go out of town for a wife's family reunion, so no KQ Friday or today. Sad. 1100 KC, no pickaxe, man. Soon, I believe. I hope so. What's up, Skittle? Yo, Purity doing forestry. Forestry and rune crafting on the main, trying to go for the pet. Been focusing on the group hardcore and rune crafting pet. Oh yeah, what are you and Meru doing on the group? Last I heard, y'all were at Perilous Moons. Still check your map from time to time, hoping to see new things. Oh, for his chunk progress. That's kind of cool that you can track that or whatever. Avoiding depression, that's what we're doing? Shit. What have y'all been working on then? If y'all aren't at Perilous Moons. Mare's like 30-something chests dry at Moons. It's okay. The next kill or next whatever completion, I believe. $32, but who's counting? Oh no. What's up, Only? How you doing? Been working on Slayer, trying to get some gear upgrades like D-hide boots. Or not D-hide boots, just D-boots. Whip, etc. Gotcha. I was on my iron earlier this morning, but I was just getting smithing. I got to level 70, though, so now I just need 70 construction, and then I can do Song of the Elves. And I have the supplies for it. I just need to turn all the logs into planks. What's up, Tristan? Are you online? You are. Let me see that synapse drop. Skiller nerd. Right now, unfortunately. But it'll lock several things for me soon. That way, by the time we're done with Yama, my iron will be in a good spot for some bossing. What's up, Chief? How you doing today? Stuck a Huey because you need some... Oh, some of those seeds? Shit. Hopefully you get some good luck with those. Told yourself you're going to do some fishing on the chunk since you can't do KQ herself, but I haven't logged on since. Stuck with the mindset of on that grind, so you don't want to do anything else kind of thing. I mean, fishing could be like a nice little break, especially if you need to stock up on supplies for the next couple days before you get back to it, you know? About to start a DK's trip? Ooh. Nice. DK is good. Longest ad ever? Ah, shit. Twitch didn't even tell me. Normally they'll pop up, do you want to play an ad, or we're going to play an ad no matter what, and I can, like, delay it for as long as I can until they force it. Oh, I will say I am live on YouTube as well, and there's no ads there. I multi-stream now. Loophole. Kinda. Straight up like a minute long? God. I wish they made ads. Like, I mean, I wish there was no ads on Twitch or whatever, but I wish they made them, like, non-intrusive, like little pop-up windows that don't cut the stream off or anything like that, and you could just exit, like, X out of them after, like, 5 seconds or something. Yeah, skip ad button would be nice. Just, you know, I guess force it for 5 seconds. Make it non-intrusive, like a little pop-up window like YouTube does sometimes. And then boom, done. I'd rather they just do a 10-second ad going, hey, here's a product, buy it, and then that's it. Yeah, we don't need, like, TV long commercials, you know what I mean? Yo, what's the big boy? How you doing? Hope your day is going well. Skip Vard grind button. We go Yama soon. I was hoping that I would get the Vard pet before Yama came out, but Vard pet don't like me, I guess. My man's complaining about a 1-minute ad. You got 1 of 7 30 seconds each, but happy to watch ads at this part. Yeah, I appreciate it. They do help out a little bit. They're not like the hugest thing for me, for like for my Twitch or whatever. For bigger streamers, they're like, oh my god, they make up a good portion of the revenue. But I do have the option, like I said, on I multi-stream on YouTube, and there's no ads there. Nice little side thing, too. Do you at least have an Ultor or two from this grind? Yes, I've gotten exactly 2. And 4 X's. Oh shit, yo, Robert, I appreciate you becoming a member over on YouTube. I appreciate that. That's super kind of you. Hope you're doing well today. Yo, what's up, Ceiling? How you doing? The member hype for real, though. That's crazy. It's super nice. People too kind. Forgot to send you your drop earlier. Wait, did you get another synapse? Honestly, thought you were already a member, so it was only logical. Yo, I appreciate the support, man. Like, genuinely, I appreciate it. You're teaching yourself Shadow Walk on the new CM layout normals. Died twice and it was over an hour-long rain and you got a solo Ancestral drop. Oh, top? Nice! That's sick, actually. How much are those nowadays? I think last time I saw they were like 100 mil or something. That was like months ago. Oh, they've gone up. Even better. Nice. A little bit of money before Yama release, too. And drop for me right here. Shit. You're my go-to comfy watching old school creator. Hey, I appreciate it, man. What do we got now? Like 4 days till Yama? Today's Saturday, right? Yeah, today's Saturday. I might spend tomorrow editing so I can maybe have a video out. Well, I don't want to have a video uploaded before Yama release. Actually, I might do better if I do somehow edit a video and it's out before Yama release, because then everyone's only going to be looking for like Yama content starting Wednesday. When I Yama and pet peeved? Oh god. Yeah, hell no. I'm not ain't nowhere close to being ready for that shit. Technically, you don't know if Yama has a pet? I think they've talked about it already. Pretty sure that's been confirmed during one of their live streams. And technically I do know there's going to be a pet. Old Tora back-to-back with Virtus top and pet in the same drop. I'll take it. That'd be amazing. Yeah, there's no way, Skittle, that they're releasing in-game content, specifically a boss with no pet. Trust me, guaranteed pet. Oh, shit. I messed that one up. But also, it's Jagex? Nope. There's a pet. Trust me, Skittle. I know things. Something tells me you were summoned by Jagex to try Yama soon. No, I'm way too far. I don't live in the UK, so they wouldn't invite me. Unless I somehow had, like, 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, they wouldn't invite me out. Supply drop, maybe? Shit. Hell, maybe. Let's see. I should be fine. I don't have any more prayer potions. I don't feel like flicking. Oh, wait, Skidder, what time are you getting home on Wednesday? Oh, shit, yo, appreciate the follow. Wait, Robert. You went over to the Twitch's side? Oh, I clicked wrong. Eh, it's fine. Kill's about to be over. And something. Shit. Wednesday probably be 6:30 our time. Oh, okay. Shit, I'm gonna need to find someone to do Yama with until then. Tristan, you gonna be awake early? Well, not like early. I'm not waking up for like the hour of release kind of thing, but work 9-hour days and drive 40 minutes to work each way. Shit, I don't miss my commutes. The last job that I had, I think my commute with no traffic was about 30-40 minutes, but since I always hit traffic before and after, kind of depends on if I went to the office on the weekend or not. But I think I'd spend about 2.5-ish hours a day, Monday through Friday, commuting. Hated that. Forgot to ask how was the Ren Fair. It's pretty good. I was posting pictures in the IRL section of the Discord. Posted a picture of me eating or getting my my turkey leg that I wanted. But the food was super good. Your old job, you were commuting an hour, 30 minutes each way. Ugh. I hate, well, I don't hate driving. I don't like it a lot. But man, I was glad to stop that job. An hour 30 each way is rough. Yeah, community is no fun. Like, when I was doing it, I think I was spending, like, I don't know, 200 something bucks a month extra just on gas. You can't talk. Like, you can't talk on the subject, or you can't talk currently right now. You're about to get busy. Listen, now this job is 25 minutes each way. Yeah, that's much better. Ah, fuck. Misclick. Ooh, slow kill. Supplies, though, we're good. The office is 5 minutes away from your house. You fill up your tank maybe once a month. That's not too bad, actually. I mean, I did have a job where I used to like live close enough to where I would like just walk to work, and I would just do that. It was like maybe like a 15-minute walk, give or take. Twitch won't let you sub with Prime. That's unfortunate. No, it's all good, man. I appreciate you trying. I appreciate the consideration for, you know, subbing on like both platforms for sure. Eventually, you'll go to a hybrid schedule where you dodge all traffic and work from home, but right now you're still in transition phase. That'll be nice when you get there, though. Hopefully your pet RNG is better than yours. Your 90 KC Zuck with no pet? God damn. I assume that's probably like all on task too. That reminds me, I need to actually go for Master CAs so I can get assigned 2 Zucks once I start that grind. One day, when I'm not lazy. Song request from Achieve. Let me see. Sleep Token. I mean, I think you're one of the 5 you watch still on Twitch instead of the godforsaken place known as that site. He who shall not be named or whatever. All on task and the gambles on top of it. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the gambles. Shit. Or at least you're at the point now where you're probably just like, not really like, I wouldn't say breezing through, but it's like a comfy time, you know? Like you get very consistent clears. Unless you like sneeze and then miss a prayer flick. Are you okay? I'd go mental. Yeah, I don't know how I would feel. I mean, once I do that grind, I would like to say that I would do like at least 2 completions a day. Or, sorry, two attempts a day. I don't know if they'll be completions until I get the hang of it more so. I haven't been back in a while, so I'd have to like somewhat relearn. I feel like it'd be like not as bad as the time as my first cape though. Especially after completing the Coliseum. I feel like I got like the same experience there. To an extent, at least. Their new album's pretty good. Oh, is this one of the songs? Well, once it plays. Hanging in there, Jad Pack. 350 Jads? God damn! Please tell me, wait, were all those on task too? And gambles? God. I have 100 Jad KC, but I think only like maybe 20 are on task. Please tell me your RNG is godlike somewhere else. Yeah, right? Greenlog Zammy 211. Okay, that's good then. All on task? Jesus. Like, Jad kills alone, it takes some time to, you know... Well, I'm sure you're probably, like, tutorial skipping or something like that just to get tasks quicker or whatever, but still. That's a lot of extra time to get the task so you have a better chance. And this guy, I think the hit spawned, like, outside the arena? Uh-oh. Wait, did it? I didn't even notice. How many soul attempts for the YouTube guy? Oh, yeah, how many soul attempts have you done? Or, I mean, I assume you're talking about, like, for his, like, first quiver? I forget how long it took me. I think I mentioned it in my video, though. I know it was, like, around 13, 14 soul attempts at the end, but overall attempts in the Coliseum, I think I died, like, 110 times or something like that. .211 Zammy is nice, but that's not the valuable... Or it's not that valuable make up for the rest. I mean, one of the God Wars pets is pretty nice to get early, especially since it's a 1 in 5,000 chance for that pet. So it's not nothing, at least. If you're 355 capes, 100 Zuck Casey, I assume you have, or are going for soul as well. Oh, fair. Unless he's just been stuck currently at Zuck and was stuck at Jad for a long time after getting his first quiver or something. Turtle skipping, you're lucky though, you get 3 kills a task because of Zuck Helm. Ah, okay, yeah, nice. I don't think I'll ever go for a Zuck Helm. One, because I'm bad at the game. I mean, I could probably learn to get better if I, you know, tried. But I do want to get at least Master so I can get, you know, 2 tasks. Shit, I still haven't even gone for Blorva yet. That's my next goal if I can actually greenlog DT2 bosses, though, at least. Yours was second week of release, had 223 deaths, 11 souls. Yeah, I think mine was towards the tail end of the second week. But I would do, like, maybe a few attempts a day or something like that. And if I died, I think starting, like, on day 5 or 6, if I just kept dying to, like, dumb reasons or something like that, I would just take a break for a couple hours. Because then I would just rage, get mad. Greenlaw Coliseum at 22 KC? Damn, that's nice. I'm actually excited for that one. Just because chance of making money once I get decent enough to be consistent with the clears or whatever. Wait, I heard another sound. Hold up. I think that was... Wait, that's the membership sound. Oh, shit. Yo, Robert. Appreciate you upgrading to the rune... Oh, shit. I'm dying. The rune unit of YouTube membership. I appreciate that. Like, super, super kind of you, man. This is a good song. Achieve. Add it to my playlist. Trying to get your Inferno Cape on the group iron at the moment. 40-ish attempts right now and reached Zuck 3 times. Hey, if you've reached Zuck, it's only a matter of time now before you complete it. I believe. You've already gotten past all the waves multiple times, and now it's just a matter of time. Want to let you watch on Twitch? We do a Twitch tier sub here instead. Hey, well, I appreciate it, Robert. You got Inferno Cape a few weeks ago. Tried Colo, got to wave 11 a few times and got so frustrated. What was the frustrating part for you? Like, for me, the Coliseum was just getting used to the new invocations and stuff like that. They're a little bit better now, because I got my Quiver before they updated it. Like, the Doom was a lot worse beforehand, so, like, seeing certain invocations I didn't want to run, I would just, like, force reset, you know? That had Zuck on Jad part because you missed a range flick. That's good. I died to triple Jad. Actually, it was at triple Jads, but I died to single Jad right at the end on that triple Jad wave. I remember keeping that in the video, too, because I figured some people would get a laugh out of it. And I tanked a Jad hit on my Inferno Cape, like my first completion, which I didn't even realize until people pointed it out. You're unlucky, did a lot of wave 1 for GP, and then you're freed up for paying for all the deaths. It's good for, like, the first part of it, because I think it's, like, what, you get, like, a certain amount of deaths where your death, or no, a certain amount of wave completions total before it starts fully, you know, charging you for the deaths. I forget what the number is. What's up, Papa Wheelie? How'd the imbues go? Did you get the used arena? Oh, yeah, for the Iron Slayer helmet? I did. It was a little bit more annoying than I thought because, like, matching up with anyone just took a while. But I got it done in, like, I don't know, about 30 minutes or so. Like, there was no way to force getting matched up with one of my, like, my main when I was on the Iron. It happened, like, half the time, but the other half of the time, it was just other randoms that were also imbuing. It was getting frustrated with yourself, making stupid mistakes. Oh, no. That's normal. I do that all the time with everything. Like, you go, if you go to, like, my Coliseum video, all the soul attempts that I died at, it was just me being, like, super nervous, getting, like, mega Jad hands at Soul Fight. Especially, I think there was, like, 2 attempts where I got Soul under 200 HP, and I think there was 1 attempt where it was, like, just over or just under 100 HP, where I died. That was, like, those ones tilted me. Oh, it's 100 waves. Okay, I knew it was, like, a number. I just couldn't remember. Just need to restock your prayer regions. Those things are so OP. I've still, to this day, not even tried to use one. Next time, well, the only place I could think of using one is probably when I go back to Inferno and start grinding out that pet. Important question for the chat. Dr. Pepper or Fanta? Dr. Pepper for me. Did you do Northwest Pillar or Southwest? I did both, honestly, depending on what the stack was. If it was an awful stack and I was at Northwest, I would wait for things to get settled. And then I would just run to Southwest to D-stack, you know? But I mainly did Northwest. Everyone says Dr. Pepper. Good. Not using any restores doses to, like, wave 40 with regions. Ooh, that's not bad at all. Probably saves a hell of a lot of supplies. See people do both. Northwest Pillar was tilting because you'd get double south spawns and just die. Right? That's true, though. It's all thanks to your Pet Roulette series. You did this to me. Now you're stuck in the lava prison. Shit. But Pet's good, though. And we get another one next week. Movie recommendations? Spy Kids 2. What's up, Grizzly? Such a broski. You definitely have earned a place in your favorite old school content creators. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Glad you just enjoyed the contents, John. The content on the YouTube and shit. I do appreciate you stopping by the stream as well. Shocker. Hey, I gotta say it every once in a while when it comes up if I have the opportunity. Heard the new Sleep Token? I have not. Except for the song that Achieve requested. And give me something. Nothing. Worth a listen. Few bangers. I'll probably get to it at some point. I didn't even know they released anything new. I guess it just came out this weekend. Or this past week, I guess. Shirley Pet, next one. Sure. Oh, yeah, right at 2,900. I'll take that. Or at the very... Oh, shit, I'm not looking. The very least by 3,000. Because we'll hit 3K today. Oh, so it's like new. That was yesterday then. Yeah, I didn't hear about it. Have you guys heard of Terrifier? Might be a bit much, but I love those movies. That's the one with that clown guy, right? He's like a clown and a mime at the same time or something. Is in fact talking to my wife about you. I told her you had this genuine vibe. Yeah, I appreciate it. I try to be chill or calm or whatever. Sometimes. Except for when I had those hot spicy wings or whatever on stream when I did those clue openings. Drum would be too scared? No, I actually like horror movies. But I like horror movies for a different reason why other people do. Like, if I watch horror movies, I love going to the movie theater and watching if it's, like, brand new and theaters are packed out. Because I like to watch other people get scared because it makes me laugh. Is that weird? Am I weird? Oh, shit. Yo, Nick, appreciate the resub. 9 months. Why did I not? I didn't hear that one. But I appreciate that, man. Those aren't even scary. It's just gore shows, not your type of movie. Oh, kind of like Saw stuff. I've never seen Terrifier stuff, but I've, like, heard about it. Wait, what's that new... I think I put the new movie that's coming out... Actually, I don't know when. The one, God, I know I posted it in the Discord server. The thing where the kids are, like, creepy as hell or something. It's like a whole bunch of kids from a classroom go missing from a school, but all the kids were just like from one teacher or something. Weapons? Is that what it's called? I've seen The Conjuring. I can't get Darth Maul out of my head from whichever Conjuring movie that came from. It's beyond Saw. It's like a Hostel, but more campy. Fair. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Well, let me see. I'm pretty sure I posted it in my Discord server like a week ago or something like that. Oh, yeah, well, no, that's not a horror one. Never mind. Yeah, here it is. Hold on. Let me paste it in the chat. What's up, Marshmallow? How you doing? This one right here. This is the trailer that I saw that looked interesting to me. Oh, that's Insidious. Okay, never mind. I get them mixed up. They all kind of blend together in a way. Are they from like the same universe? But I still remember when everyone got freaked out over the Darth Maul-looking devil guy in that movie, and I was like, it's literally Star Wars, right? Why are people scared? I don't get it. Oh, it's not. Oh, same lead actor. That's why I was confused. Okay. He's in a lot of those scary movies. I mean, he's like the main one in each one, but still. He's scary. Darth Maul scary. I mean, if I saw Darth Maul in real life, I'd be a little bit scared. But to die by a lightsaber, that's one way to go out. Probably a cooler way. Oh, we definitely need to do like a horror movie night in October for sure. And pet right here. Oh. You reckon Yama will be any good? I'm hoping. The biggest thing I'm hoping for is, one, I hope it's fun, and then two, I want to make as much money as possible. There's a big opportunity to make some money. Sinister is terrifying. I don't think I've seen that one. If you want a funny horror film, you can also watch the new Monkey film. I don't think I've heard of that one. Is that a Stephen King movie? Oh, that one? The one he said? Not sure. Oh, Purity says yes. Okay. What's up, Invariant? How you doing? You've watched The Conjuring, etc., but not Sinister? I mean, I may have. I might have just... Well, let me just see. Let me look it up on Google. Sinister movie. I do not recognize the movie poster. Yo, that demon in the photos looks like my Night Terror demon. Maybe I have seen it. Good luck, Jess. It's about one of those monkey dolls with a little drum. Hold up. And when it goes off, someone dies. So it's like Final Destination type deaths, really over the top. Wasn't there like a new Final Destination that just came out? The last Alien movie was genuinely terrifying. I haven't seen the last one. I did play that one Alien Isolation game a while ago, and that shit was scary. And by a while ago, I mean like years ago, but damn. Final Destination Bloodlines, that's the one. Yeah, I'm not seeing that. I already have trauma if I'm driving on the road or highway or something like that, and there's a truck with like fucking wood in the back. I ain't driving behind it. I'm not even gonna attempt to get ahead of it. I'm just gonna slow down until I'm 5 miles behind it. Same thing with tanning booths. Fuck those. Using an actor instead of just something pure CGI was a good choice. I need to start watching all these things. Are you talking about the one? It wasn't like, I mean, it was a movie or something like that, but it came out on like on a streaming service first, like Hulu or something like that. It was like a almost like a tribe-looking wooded area. Is that the one you're talking about? I guess they all have, a lot of them have woods, but in the last like 2 years or something like that. You avoid trucks with timber planks that might not be secured. None of them are secured. I don't believe. Guy in your CC just stole your Virtus top? Alright, ban him. Surely I'm 2 out of 3 for another ult or vestige at least. Talking about Romulus. I don't even know if I said that right. What am I thinking of? Oh yeah, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Alien movie in the last 5 years or something. Let me see. What was it called? I know it was in the last like few years that it came out. Probably thinking of Predator? God, what the hell? Now this is gonna bother me now. I just remember on the poster, it was some sort of tribesman person that had like face paint on them. And it had like amazing reviews. Everyone was praising it. Covenant, was it? No, not this one. Was it the Predator series I'm thinking of? What the hell? Predator movie, I'll find the cover for you. It's literally wait. Prey, thank you. That one. That's the one I'm thinking of. Okay. That one. I heard so many good things about it. God, that was bothering me. I heard it was good though. I just never got around to watching it. Oh, ow. How did what? Look, wait for a second. I'm down to like 19 HP. I gotta start bringing back movie nights in the Discord server this month. Start catching up on all the movies. We still gotta finish Lord of the Rings, though. Two Towers is next. Aw, oh, damn it. I was trying to scratch my nose. I wasn't on my F keys. I appreciate the follow. Finally got your bottomless bucket. 72. Goddamn. Nice. Grats, though. What's up, Ivy? Appreciate the good luck. What's up, Trek? How you been? Hope you've been doing well. Sorry, I'm like trying to read and not die. You've been working out, looking good. Appreciate it. I have been working out. Since last year, I've lost like 40, just over 40 pounds, I think. But how you been, man? What you been up to? Hope the grinds have been treating you well. Congrats, appreciate it. I got my wedding's in 200 and wait, what's the counter say? I can't look. 274 or something. Wedding's next year. I gotta get ready. Been good, just busy. Got home from a baseball game a bit ago. Gonna escape into the night for a bit. Ooh, what are your current grinds you're working on? Wait, y'all talking about games, Purity? Every single game on my wish list on Steam, I swear I check every single day for the last, like, 5 years. Every single game that I've had up there, not a single one of them has a release date yet. I'll say it every time, too. I'm tired of game companies announcing games years ahead of release. They should be fined. If any company announces a game and it's not released within 6 months, they get fined every month. Oh, spooky movies, gotcha. What's one thing you wish you knew when playing mid-game old school? You have like 60, 80 in all stats, 98 combat. Oh god, I haven't been mid-game in a while. I'm just about to get there on my iron, I feel like. The only thing I can immediately think of off the top of my head is that because I hated questing, and I still don't really like questing to this day, I avoided questing at all costs. And I guess it's not necessarily mid-game, but it kind of helps you get there, is questing basically trains all your skills from early game towards mid-game. And so by the time I was doing quests, I was like, well, shit, all this XP could have helped out earlier on when it, you know, really didn't do anything for me when I was like 70 plus and everything already. Actually, I agree with you. Trailers for games should only be... Oh, hold up. No, damn it. Oh, Humble 6. Trailers for games should only be show when you're ready to take pre-orders for the game and it's nearing end day. Well, you're partly right with that one. They do take pre-orders for, like... That's why I don't pre-order shit anymore either. They'll announce it, pre-orders start, and then the game's not out for 5 years. But they still got money. Yeah, quests, especially early on, are like, they're so good. I'm not a fan of them, but they're so important. Helps you get away from doing any of the super early level training for all skills, basically. Wait, you just started back up like 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna get a rack site soon. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Never mind. Lizardman right now for Dragon Warhammer. Ooh, good timing though for that one. I don't know how long it's been since you played, but they changed the drop rate of those a while ago from 1 in 5,000 to 1 in 3,000. Oh yeah, farming contracts are good too. That's a thing I've kind of recently learned from my Iron Man as well. Pretty sure she has the type to hide under a blanket during a scary movie. Uh-oh, he calling you out, Beauty. You really like horror movies? Actually tend to laugh when you're uncomfortable. Not a good thing for theater experience. Though, I swear I have to... I'll chuckle in movie theaters, try to be quiet by laughing at other people that get jump scared by, like, the most obvious, you know, build-up for jump scares as possible. But it's, like, funny to me. 1 in 3K. How nice. Yeah, I still got to go for that on both of my accounts. I'll get there on the iron at least, probably way before I do it on the main for the collection log slot. You also don't want to hear the argument of it's hard to make new IPs. Hold up. This one's going to be a slow read for me. Because there have been a bunch of killer new titles that aren't sequels, like Expedition 33 recently. I think gaming industry got a little lazy with their production, and now they have to work. I'm reading very slow. Especially if the games are going to be $80 a game. Isn't, oh god, I should have stayed there. I'm not paying attention to the kill at all. I was trying to read your paragraph. We good. We're not good. Silver ore. Yeah, isn't like Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna be a $100 game, right? Actually, a little bit more than that because they're forcing people who want to play it, at least for people who don't have PlayStations, to buy a PlayStation because they're only releasing it on PlayStations first and then every other platform a year later. So not only did it get delayed a year, it technically got delayed 2 years for people who don't want to buy a whole new console to play it on PC or whatever other platform that they want to play it on. What's up, Microwave? Still at Vard. What's the pet rate again? 1 in 3,000. So we're almost dry. I know the jump scare is coming and you still get a jump scare. If that happens, when I know the jump scare is coming, I just start looking at people. Like if Jess and I are watching a scary movie, I'll start looking at her when there's an obvious jump scare happening. She'll kind of get jumped. Yo, whoa, hold up. Oh my god. Wait, hold up. Wait, I want to read. Wait, I'm going to die. Hold up. Wait, I want to read just what just happened. I got to scroll up for the chat too. Oh my god. I can read. Hold up. Wait, what is the drop? Supplies, we're good. We can do another kill. All right. Let me scroll up. God damn. Yo, appreciate Nick. Appreciate the 10 gifted subs. Let's see. Stinky got one. Tryhard got one. Herky got one. Sick Remark Floral. Powell. I don't know if I said that one right. Tarkin, Type, and Daluka. I appreciate that, man. Super kind of you, man. That's incredibly kind of you. I don't think I missed a name there. But I do appreciate that, man. Sincerely. Let me scroll up so I don't miss the mentions, though. You gave up on GTA 6. Honestly, me too. Like, I'm still going to maybe play it, but I'm not going to buy a whole new console for it, you know? Imagine if GTA 6 sucks, like it's horrible. There were companies purposely moving the release of their games around the schedule of GTA 6. True. That'd be kind of funny. But regardless of if it sucks or not, there's still going to be, like, millions of sold copies. I mean, there's if it sucks, there'll be lots of refunds and a lot of, you know, backlash, of course, which would be interesting to see. All right, hold up. Yo. Appreciate the resub, by the way, Trek. And appreciate the 100 bits, Purity. But 8 months tracked, and man, time flies. Went AFK for a bit and managed to dodge. Let's go. Thanks for the amazing content. Well deserved. I appreciate that, man. I'm just glad that, you know, you're here watching, and I appreciate that you enjoyed the content overall. I gotta get 2 video. Well, the second video won't happen until after Yama. It'll be a pet roulette one. Then I gotta edit the next pet roulette soon, too. Before I get super busy with... Oh my god. Before I get super busy with Yama, at least. Oh my god, hold on. I gotta scroll for that one, too. What's going on? So many. Yo, appreciate the 9 gifted subs, man. Y'all too kind. Dodge, let's go. The good RNG there, I think, somehow. Oh god, hold up. I got food, we're fine. I'll read the names in a second. Oh, is there a hype train for that? Neat. Not rich enough to buy a PS5. Yeah, even if I like wanted to, well, even if I had like the money to like want to spend on that, I wouldn't, just because I don't really play console games anymore, and I'm not gonna buy a whole console for one single game, you know? Not anymore, at least. The last time I did that was from like some Halo game way back when. Yo, whoa, chill, whoa. Wait, I can't keep up. Wait, I still gotta read the last 9 names. Oh my god. Yo, trip extended too. Wait, hold up. Alright, now I can read. Hold up. Wait, who got it from Purities? I gotta scroll all the way up. Kanye, Krampus, Vista, Dre, Vesper, Reasonless, Chronix, Yaryosho, Cake Raider. Appreciate that again, Purity. Super kind of you. And then Nick, again, appreciate the 5 gifted subs. Cambocon, Hutula, DH Prod, Brunetherlands, and Jonas. I know a few of those names. Alright, now I can scroll down to the chat. Okay. Big time Dodgers. Alright, surely this is all gonna summon a pet, right? It'll come out on PC at some point? Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm fine with waiting. Like, I like the GTA games, but not enough to essentially spend $600 on it on a console plus the game to play. I'm sure it'll be good, though. All the other ones have been fun. Yeah, Yaryosho got one. Hype Train 4? Yo, that's high as hell. Collection Log, Curved Bone, and you got a curved bone? Why you gotta say that? I still don't have a curved bone on my account. I'll take it. I still somehow to this day don't have a curved bone. I might need to just like solely target farming somehow if I want to get it at any point. I got the Steel Baguette before I got a curved bone. Back to back into a long bone. Easy construction XP. Whoops, too soon. Supply drop again? Nope. Got Dragon Warhammer at 140 KC? Shit. Is that before the change of the drop rate or after? Got 2 curved bones going for your Dragon Warhammer. Maybe that's when I'll get it. I still think I'm going to get my curved bone when I'm back at Kree, going for the Kree pit. Because that's the last God Wars dungeon boss that I need overall to be done with all of them. Green logged everything. After, still nice though. That way you didn't have to be there for too long. Took over 14,000 KC when it was 1 in 5K on your iron. God damn. Like, I want to go for it on the iron, and I will at some point, but with my additional restrictions for that account, I need to go for the Irby pet and Choppy Chick pet before I can even use a Dragon Warhammer, so I'm going to get those grinds done first before I even go for it. So I got a ways to go. Why hitting zeros all of a sudden? There we go. May as well go bank. Took you 4.7 thousand KC after the changes. Ooh, a little bit dried. But at least you got it. Man, I still want to... I want to use and get a zombie X, but that's also blocked by a miscellaneous section. Sadly. Yeah, look. No curved bone. I've seen 61 long bones, though, from a lot of different places. But yeah, no curved bone. Appreciate the hype train, everyone. Y'all are too kind. I got one of those hype chest things. What did I get? Yeah, that's the one I got. I was like, what? Got the... What is that? Why is it so sad? Oh, down bad? Okay. Why is that an emote? Why is it called that? Who named that? Why do I also need that emote? That, but Baron. Actually, there's another emote that would go good with the phrase down bad. The SpongeBob one, where he's like on the ground, taking like a deep breath in, and you see that shadow go over him. I don't even know what to search on Google to find that one. Yeah, I'll look for it later. Got yours last week, 63, 39 KC. How many Ultors? Surely you're rich. Peter Griffin, Sorny, down bad is funny. Oh, one of the earlier days of Family Guy. I remember that. Five, owed one, sad. I guess I'm basically on rate for them right now. I guess I've gotten 2. I've gotten 4 axe heads, so if I want to make some extra money later on, I could go revisit all the DT2 bosses and make some money that way, I guess. But I don't know if I want to. I will make at least one more, because I just need one more lure to make my second one. Unless somehow after the Yama update comes out and Oath Plate Armor, everyone starts to get that, and it's like, it makes Soul Reaper X like amazing at other places, and then for whatever reason Soul Reaper X goes to like a bill, then you know what? I might go back to all of them and make multiple axes or whatever. Debating using your Slayer points for an herb sack. You're almost 2,000 points total and close to the next 100 tasks. Is it worth the points? I would say no. Because you can get an herb sack from Tithe Farm, and it doesn't take that long, and you can save your Slayer points at least going towards something better like Slayer Helmet at least, you know? Oh, you're almost 2,000 points total. Yeah, I mean, you can if you want to, if you don't want to do Tithe Farm, but Tithe Farm isn't that bad, and it doesn't take too long to get it from there. Yeah, Tithe Farm is not that bad. It'll go quick and save you some Slayer points for some other unlocks that you might want. That'd be my recommendation for sure. What delay do you run? Like 12 seconds? On the stream? There shouldn't be any delay. I have it set to 0, technically. I am slow at reading comments, though, because this is not the best boss for me to, like, read chat and also not die. Oh, shit. Just like that. Brain delay? You have the same problem? Okay, someone gets it, finally. Finally, I'm understood. Come on, Virtus Rope Top here. Something new. Darn. So Kyle, yo, nice try, nice try. Any tips for Zuck healers? 5 Zuck attempts out of the last 8 runs all died on healers. Is there like do you know the reason why? Are you like running out of supplies by any chance? Like because of earlier waves? Or are you just having like trouble kind of like, you know, kiting, so to speak? Oh, I was trying to do an example that I didn't think I'd reach it. You glanced. If you hear that sound, it's usually an Awakener's Orb, nothing else. What the hell? Why did it stop moving right there? That's not nice. Came in front of shield and practice step fire. There's some good places to actually practice that. Oh god, I'm not looking. This is gonna be a fast trip. I'm looking back and forth too much. Or a short trip, I mean. I'm trying to think of other places that are good to practice the healer portion of it. Besides the simulator or whatever. I think they have that simulator for that. Right now I can read. Blood Rune said. Talking about Awakener's Orbs, check this log out on your main. Uh-oh, let's see. My log's doing okay, though, I guess, overall. I'm just missing the pet and the robe top. 2 Ultors, 4 axe heads. Last death was letting him heal too much from the healers, and then third set from the spawn killed you. Where are you starting the healer phase? Like, how soon do you... Like, what side of the area are... let's imagine, like, this right here. All down here is where the healers are, right? I'll face this way so it makes a little bit more sense. Are you starting the healers or proccing them at one of the corners? Or are you proccing them in the middle? Because if you proc them in the middle, I believe it's just a higher chance that the healers are going to heal Zuck more. But if you start at the end, it gives you... it gives the healers less time to heal Zuck. What's up, Beefy? How you doing? Let's see. What's the log? 12 orbs? 220 kills? Just orbs? Dang. The other boss logs are all just 2 out of 3 kills? Oh, guaranteed. 4Xs is wild. Yeah, I'm still debating if I want to go make 4 Soul Reaper X's. I'm at least going to make 1 more, but we'll see. Either in, right as the shield starts to move back towards the middle. Do you record your runs by any chance? Because that's what I did for myself when I was doing Zuck, like learning Zuck, because I would record the attempts and watch back and see where I messed up and how I messed up and what I could have done, you know, better. That's one thing I try to tell people to do as well, is like if you can record it, it's very beneficial, you know? Also, make sure to not try to keep tagging the same healer. Oh, yeah, true, yeah. Don't try to kill one the second that they all spawn. Like, you can hit one, like, the first one, or each one, like, maybe 2 times, depending on where you are and how fast you're moving toward, you know, down following the shield. But the goal is to ideally just hit each one time, just so they can stop healing Zuck, you know? So I'm not, yeah, that's a good point, too. I'm not exactly sure if you're trying to kill them as you tag them one at a time. Bad, very bad. What's bad? Completed 2 X's. Don't think you'll use any others of the 6. Fair, honestly. Like, I just want a green log and, you know, be happy, be done. But since I only need 1 more axe piece from Leviathan just to make another axe just for some money, I might just make that one and call it. We shall see. You think you were trying to kill one and use T-bow to hit a far one is good advice. Yeah, that's good too. Yeah, if you're trying to kill them, that can definitely make the healers heal Zuck more that are on the other side that haven't been tagged yet. That was a good point. Well, bad RNG. Hold up. Is there like a really good simulator out there now for the Inferno? Kind of like how the Coliseum is? Whoa. Oh, he got sat? Nope. What's up, Blood? Well, once you're out of timeout. Whisper, Duke, and Vard are green. Nice.
Hello there.
If I can get the rope top, I'll green log all of them minus Vard. And then I just need Vard pet, of course. You ready for Yama, Blood? That would smell bad. I see that. I just saw that. Yo, Vard, chill. What's with all the spikes? Need a plugin for Obi-Wan to say hello when you get a pet. I wonder if that's even allowed, because they usually have rules against using any kind of like audio or whatever that you don't specifically own kind of thing. Although I'm sure someone probably included that in like a personal plugin for themselves or whatever. Hope the scythe is good enough. You're not, oh, and not needing the Imberlight. I have both just in case. But I'm sure the scythe is going to be, you know, better. I have heard a lot of talk about the purging staff, though. Specifically, the spec being good, potentially. There's been like lava runes last few kills. What's the staff spec do? I don't remember, but I just saw people talking about it. I've never used it myself. Could have just been a lot of people just speculating, though, since we don't know too much about it. Got about 700 KC, Whisper, no axe piece or ring. It's bullshit you made 113 mil. At least you made a bit of money there. That sucks. I didn't get my first staff piece from Whisper until like around 1100 KC. Yo, what's up, Sumo? How you been? You streaming on release? Probably. I mean, not in the morning, but definitely towards the afternoon or evening. I'm way too lazy to get up at 5 a.m. and start the stream. And then Jess would get way too mad if I just started screaming and talking very loudly at 5 a.m. for Yama release. Oh shit, whoops. At least by the time that I wake up, hopefully any issues with the release should hopefully be, you know, dealt with. I guarantee probably within the first hour there's going to be some sort of system update because something happened. Something went wrong. I'm pretty sure updates usually happen around 4 or 5 a.m. for me. Oh, it's fun when you wake up your girlfriend popping off on RuneScape. Babe, did you get cool pixels again? She gets so pissed. But I gotta correct you now, or she'll get mad at me. She's now my fiance. Everything else, though, true. When's Yama coming? Wednesday. On the 14th. I promise I'll catch up with chat when Vard's done with this enrage phase. If my Soul Reaper X wants to do damage, of course, you know, but right now he's on vacation. Yo, why is it always when there's like a lot going on in chat, I just can't get a kill? Just 0 after 0. How can I get a 40-second kill with Soul Reaper X and then sometimes it's over 2 minutes? Yo, still just all zeros. What's going on? Void Waker for the save. Goddamn. Yeah, 2 minutes for that? Jesus. All right, hold up. Speaking of Yama release, I saw Nomagi's video about the contracts. What are your thoughts? You worried about them turning into duo content, into solo content? Would you prefer it that way? I'm kind of disappointed overall. Like, they've been marketing Yama as a duo boss, and I had assumed that the Awaken version, in this case contracts, was going to be duo. So it's a bit disappointing. I hope it's changed so that it is duo, but I can understand their reasonings as to why. Because, like, if it is duoable, it obviously creates a boosting service. But that's going to happen no matter what. No matter what they do, it's just going to create it. But it still sucks. I was really hoping it was going to be duoable. Updates happen at like 10 p.m. for you, so you usually don't get to play them until after work the next day. Shit. What time zone are you in? Shit, that's like New Zealand or something. There's a 1 in 136 chance of rolling on the unique table per kill. After hitting the table, there's a 1 in 8 chance. Get Verdus piece. 3-8 to progress towards the vestige. Same thing for ingot. 1 in 8 for axe head. Below list the affected drop rates. They're so different. They should just make it static so it's easier to follow. Yeah, appreciate the congrats, Sneaky. Worried if the hard mode is duo because what if the other teammate screws up? I mean, that's true. It can potentially create a toxic kind of thing between people. You might have someone troll, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like you also agree to go with that person if you go into the contract with someone. So you're already kind of like, you know, agreeing that the other person could mess up, you know? But it could, like I said, it can create a toxic kind of thing for some people, where if one person is just messing up over and over, they're just going to get flamed, you know what I mean? There's a lot of, conversations around it. It could go a lot of different ways. Is your axe charged? I guess not. Wish the game would tell you if they at least have the chance at the ring. Yeah, that'd be nice. Little after every kill, 1 out of 3, 2 out of 3, or whatever. What's up, Balkan? It's solo, you can't ruin your contract. Blood's like, fuck. I think they confirmed the hard mode is solo. Well, they delayed the contracts coming out, but the contracts as of right now are only solo. The normal boss of Yama, without the awakened version, without the contracts, is duo and is meant to be duoed, which is also interesting because when they said that the contract version, the awakened version, is only going to be soloable, I'm kind of curious how the mechanics change, not only with the contracts making the boss more difficult, but all the mechanics that make it a duo boss. What do they do with those mechanics when they force people to solo it, you know? While the boss is just extra hard because of the contracts, so it's going to be interesting. Would I prefer the system where you just pick the difficulty before entering? Oh, kind of like an invocation system. They wanted to go away from that because I think they talked about how they didn't like the TOA invocation system and that it could have been done better, which is, you know, partially, you know, something that I can, like, agree with as well. But we'll see how it is on day of release, you know? And then we gotta wait a little bit longer until the contracts are actually released into the game because they're currently not going to be available on day 1 on Wednesday. Probably happen in the future where they low, high end depending on 1, 3, 2, 3. I feel like it'd be like an easy thing for them to include, but who knows? Maybe they want to keep people in the dark for that kind of thing and not let people know. I'll give you an example. Royal Titan is duo for 60, 40 seconds. Hold up. Ah, shit. Okay. Every time I want to read chat and something happens. Vard's not nice. Yo, can I stop yellow clicking through the boss, please? Vard, probably worst boss to kill while trying to read something. Royal Titan duo is 40. No, see, like exactly when I start reading it, the head phase thing starts. If you go solo, it's longer, a lot more damage. Scale. Oh, god damn it! Literally, Vard, chill. Let me just do this and then I'll read paragraphs. And this better be pet. I will take the Dragon Dart tips. Alright, now I can read. Jesus. I'll give you an example. Royal Titan is duo for 40 to 60 seconds, but if you go solo, it's longer, a lot more damage. Now, scale that to something supposed to be hard. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, because Royal Titans is super easy and actually meant for, like, mid-game accounts, so it'll be interesting to see how it scales in comparison between the duo version and the awakened version that's going to be forced to be soloed. Purging stat spec costs 25% spec, and if used to kill a demon, then the spec is refunded, and your next attack could be 3 ticks earlier. Interesting. Be curious to see if that has like an additional effect against Yama specifically. Especially if there's a contract for Demon Bane weaponry or something. Don't like the duo nerf on contracts unless they make it harder but scalable. Yeah, I'm curious. It's hard to talk about it because it's like we don't even know what the contracts are and how it scales the boss. And we don't even know the mechanics of the boss itself. There's going to be more and more conversations about it, basically starting on day 1 once people get their hands on Yama. What? You're worried it's going to be something like solo versus group TOA. Solo's not fun and group isn't worth doing. Can't win. I thought group stuff for TOA was actually worth doing. Because like the more people and the higher invocation that you have there, the better purple rate, right? I think a lot of irons at least run like 8-man 200, 250s or 300s at least. Or 3-man 420s. I could be wrong, but I haven't been to TOA in, like, well over a year. I got the pet, like, the first week. When you're here for your quartz last week, you got it 167 KC, no uniques before, so you're sure you're 1 out of 3? Easy 1 out of 3 at least. How many X's have you gotten so far? Across all the DT2 bosses, one fully made, and I'm 1 piece away from making a second one. Like, specifically the bosses, though, 4 axe heads from Vard, 2 from Duke, 1 from Leviathan, and 3 from Whisperer. Are there really any boss harder than DT2 bosses right now? Awakened versions, I guess you can kind of say that, I suppose. Colosseum, Inferno, if you want to include wave-based stuff, I suppose. Even just like specifically the soul fight is pretty difficult in comparison to DT2 bosses, I'd say at least. Oh shit, I was trying to read. You're so scared your seeds are gonna die. You're literally checking each pass after every growth stage. Oh yeah, considering how long it takes to get them, for sure. What's up, Alder? Going for Vard next because he excites you. Good luck. This one definitely requires a lot of your attention. Can't look away like I do. What I mean, that group TOA, you can only get 1 purple if you're running experts money. Oh, okay, like only 1 person gets it. That's fair. I don't think they'll ever change that. I know it happened during leagues where everyone in the raid got a purple. I don't think they would ever do that for any content. I mean, I guess they could. I don't know how people would like it, though. The running multiple people isn't really worth it. I guess, like, only for irons, and then I guess in terms of, like, mains, depends on if people want to split all the loot, you know? It's like suddenly a shadow is like a 1 bill plus, you know, item, and then there's 8 people, you know, here's your 100 mil, or 200 whatever mil. Rhetorical question, there aren't any boss, non-wave based, more complex fighting than DT2 bosses? I would only say awakened versions. But I mean, they're still the same boss, I guess. Still on the grind, though. Almost 3,000 KC. Then I can complain soon. Oh, what? I thought I was going to make that. Oh, Fasani is true. Maybe. Not going to lie, I forgot about Fasani's. I haven't been there in a while. Oh my god! We got it! Yo! Hell yes! Oh my god, 25 KC? Yo, that's sick. That's amazing. Let's go. That's cool. I'm basically done with DT2 bosses except for Virtus Rope Top. If I could get the Virtus Rope Top, every single one of them gets green logged. That's pretty cool. Right before Yama release as well. Now I can go into Yama super happy. And we can get another pet, hopefully, with Yama. That's cool. That is pet number 41 as well. Where is it at? It's at the bottom? Yeah, there we go. We just need Soul and then the Quetzal pet to finish that row. That's sick. Cool. I don't think I could do an emote until I get the Awakened version, right? Oh, no, he does. He does a little emote. He just slaps. Oh, he can't do it immediately back to back? Oh, he does a flip? Wait, what's the other ones? Is it just those two? Oh, because he does the ground slam spike thingy. That's cool. I like how they have emotes. That's cool. Well, that's cool. Done. What am I at? 29, 25 KC? Not bad at all. I do want to go back into Leviathan at least at some point and make another Soul Reaper Axe, but I'm probably going to make as many Soul Reaper Axes as I can until I get the Virtus Rope top, which means at least, not coming back to Vard, but at least 4 Soul Reaper Axes total. So that'd be cool. What's up, Sebastian and everyone else? Appreciate all the grasses, by the way. That's cool. Get to 3K. Well, I guess, actually, I guess the next thing I'll work on at some point, which I'll probably do in between Yama or afterwards, depending on how much money I make. The only thing I have left to do for DT2 bosses, besides combat achievement stuff, speaking of which, let's see what Vard is looking like. I need to do Awakened versions. Wait, what's the other one I'm missing? I know one of them. Yeah, that one's the Awakened version. This one is, oh, the middle thing. Stay in the middle for the entire kill or whatever. But, neat. After Yama, hopefully I have a lot of money. Can invest in some Awakener's orbs and get the pet. Or, not get the pet, but get Plorva, because that'd be cool. But I need a ton of money for that. But for now, I'm out. Bye. Bad timing for ad? Shit. Damn it, Twitch. Wait, where'd he go? Hell yes. No, that's cool. All DT2 boss pets. Let me grab them. Awaken gives you the death animation. Oh, okay. So I unlocked another one for that one. Neat. Duke. Oh, they're all right here. All in the inventory. It's a little bit messy, but still. DT2 done. Minus Virtus Rope Top. That's it. All right, Pet, you go in here. I'll see you guys later. Y'all have fun with all the other pets. Seracnus? You want me to go to Seracnus, Purity? True, I do need that pet. Do I get 2 pets in one day? For anyone that doesn't know, here's my Seracnus log. Do I get 2 pets in one day? Is it possible? Do I go while the RNG's on? Turned on or whatever? Appreciate it, Microwave. I haven't been there in a while. Oh, appreciate the follow. I thought you had to go to Royal Titans. Well, that was originally before, like, I was assuming I had gotten the pet way before before Yama released, and now there's only like a few days left. I don't even have anything. I don't think I have anything set up for Titans. Where the hell's my Seractus one? I'm blind. I'm clearly blind. I know I'd never... Oh, it's blue. That's why. I was looking for red. It happened. It did. Appreciate the grats. Don't mind me. Just over 3K KC. Still no pet or a ring. I'm giving you my Vard RNG now, Beefy. I'm hovering my cursor over your name. Now you've got it. Fuck it. We're going... I do like using Inquisitor Mace. I never get to use it anywhere. How many charges do I got on the scythe? Do I save that for... Yeah, I'll save that for Yama. I'm gonna be slightly cheap here. I don't remember what to bring here. I think I can... Wait, I got Blood Fury, right? Yeah, let me add some more charges to it. That way I don't have to worry about food, really. Also, I don't want to go through all my Blood Fury charges before Yama. Pretty sure it's going to be nice for day 1, at least. And Scythe will eat up all of that. Alright, let's go get the Seracnus pet after years working on it. Or do we get to 12,000 KC and become 4 times dry for the pet? Let's find out. pet in 15 kills when I get there? I mean, that'd be sick. You got Moxie same day as Vard? 2 pets? I don't think I've ever gotten 2 pets in one day. Would be cool. Would be a nice little add-on for like the video at the end. It's like, not only did I get this, you know, the Butch pet, but I got this as well. And I do have my elite clue on the ground at... Oh, that's right! I can actually go through the rebs now with just the Arania boots. I forgot about that. Neat. Haven't used these in a while. Meanwhile, everyone in the bingo spooned that pet. Right? Fucking everyone in the clan got it before I did. Right in front of my face. You know what? That's why I left the clan. It's all y'all's fault. Just kidding. You got Thermi and Jad on the same day? Damn. I wouldn't mind getting 2 pets in one day. I think the best that I've done is 3 pets in a week. Which is still cool, just not same day stuff. How goes the Vard hunt? Pretty good. Wait, I don't think anyone got a clip of that, right? I didn't make one. I was too in the moment. I'm done. Vard is done. Even though I know you got the pet, still gonna watch the video. Hey, I appreciate it. Truly. Appreciate the grats. Yeah, I just got it like not that long ago. Minutes ago. Yo, now we can chill. And y'all are about to see my KC go up. Wait, what time is it? I could get a lot of kills. How many kills an hour is this without the scythe? With just Inquisitor Mace? I haven't been here in like since last year sometime. Stream still says Vard. Oh yeah, that's because I literally just got it, so I forgot to change it. Or I haven't changed it yet. KC for Vard pet? Oh shit, I already forgot. 29.25 or something? Can I just do KC Vard? Yeah, 29.25. I don't know if anyone got a clip. I forgot to do it myself. Now you got the pet. How long is the stream gonna last? I don't know. We'll see. I feel like I just started, so it's gonna be a while. I'm not gonna stop anytime soon. Oh yeah, let me change the title and stuff. Actually, wait, the Twitch one is fine. I need to change the YouTube one. Dude, I forgot how chill Arachnus is. It's so nice. Even after I get the pet here, this will probably be just like a chill place for me to go to every once in a while if I want to get some like extra clues, you know? Wait, who just like stats spied on me? What happened? I saw a little animation over my head. Blood Moon Armor has a lot of mage defense, by the way. I don't think I have that on this account. Oh, you healed me? That's what it was? Okay, I was like, wait, I saw some animation and I saw someone else over there. Oh, true. You know what? I haven't... Arachnus is so chill, I never used my spec here, I swear. Can't clip my VODs? Wait, why? Is there, like, a weird setting? I haven't changed anything for clips or anything. Y'all are about to get speed boosted. It's not enabled. I never turned that off either. I don't know what the cause of that could be. Actually, that's weird. Yeah, I made a clip literally today. What's up, Lear? You missed it. Well, let me check and see if I can do it on my end, Purity. Because I never turned any settings off or anything like that. Let me go to the VOD. Like, surely it lets me do it because it's like my channel and everything, right? Surely? But how you doing today, Lear? How's your day going? Wait, I found the moment. Hold up. The same setting got turned off for say a while ago for some reason. Privacy setting. Let me check that too. Hell yeah, clue scroll. I'll drop this over here. You said it, wait, it's a privacy setting? Where would that see? Setting channel, maybe? Or moderation? I have no idea where that would be. Someone else, like, someone made a clip literally yesterday, too. We chillin', tweaked the ankle, but it is what it is. Wait, how'd you do it? How'd you do that? Of a VOD? I don't remember. I mean, I've done it from VODs before. I don't even know where that option would be. Oh shit, I'm trying to find the setting for Purity, so I'm not looking at the game. Good shout, Ivan. I have no idea what that setting is, Purity, because I've never made that. I've never turned that off before. I mean, to be fair, I don't need to focus on Sarachnis because it's such an easy boss. So, it's a chill one. Appreciate it, lads. You have yourself a good night. Good luck to you as well for whatever grinds. 1700 red essence left to go make your potion storage. Oh, have fun with the mixology. I did that on the iron not too long ago with the goggles and the necklace that I got, and I hated it. No Vard? Not anymore. We done. We're trying to make the clip now, but apparently some of my settings or privacy settings are weird, but I had never heard of it before. Stream, maybe? VOD settings. Clip settings enabled. Sub only is off. Let viewers upload clips to socials. That's a weird one. Yeah, I don't see it, Purity. I see the settings for, like, clips, and it's enabled. I'll even take a screenshot. You spoon pet? I wouldn't say spoon, but I did get it. I was almost at the rate. I got it at 29.25. What level did you start on the iron? Herblore level? 66, I think. You're on mobile upstairs, couldn't type. Huge grats, appreciate it. I'm just glad that I got that before, Yama. 9K KC, no Vard? Shit. Soon. You could be the next one. Just need red essence, so you're forcing triple reds, stack a bunch of them in the inventory, and then if you don't get one, turn it in to incorrect potion to reset it. Oh, I should have done that shit. I wish at least all of them were, like, leveled, you know? As you do all of them. Sarachnis prison? Yeah, it's basically a prison now. Wait, you have one axe piece from Vard and 9,000 kills? That's like ultra dry. It's awesome that you got Butch. Can't wait. You can't wait for the day soon. Before Yama, I believe. Oh, I brought Death Charge and I forgot to use it. Oh yeah, I guess I gotta update that now too, Blood. Just wish they made it all one point type, just more for the different ones. Yeah, that'd be nice. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to, at least on the Iron, I don't know if I want to go back to Mixology to get anything else. I just wanted the goggles and necklace and I'm happy. I can keep my potions in the bank. So DJ, you got Vard pet? I did. Thoughts on the contracts being solo only? I am not a fan of them being solo only. Because I thought everything about that boss was going to be duo, including the contract slash awaken version or whatever. Wait, hold on. Let me. I still need to get that clip. Since I don't know why it's not working normally. I got it at 29.25. Just under the rate. Wait, I'm getting a clip now. Hold up. And surely Sarachnis will kill me while I'm getting this and not looking at the screen. I can't hear anything though, but we'll see it. Saba, you were in Ohm. Any purples? Appreciate the grats though. I'll be real happy if I can get this pet though. Same day. All right, it's loading, Purity. I'll have a clip soon once it like renders. Got the Vard pet? I did. And I didn't even go dry. Almost there though. Only 500 KC have Vard, but don't have super or scythe or using a Noxious Halberd at least. If you can get a Noxious Halberd, that thing's really good there. Appreciate the grats. I'm almost done with DT2 bosses now. There's 2 things that I need to do. Well, I guess 3, but mainly 2 things. 1, I need to get the Virtus Rope top, and that will green log all DT2 bosses. And I need to get Blorva. That's the last things I need to do. The other thing that I want to do, which is going to help me get the Virtus Rope Top, basically, is make Soul Reaper axes. I need to go back to Leviathan to get another lure, and I can make a second axe to make some money. 11, 500 KC on this one. We'll get there soon. These skills go quick. Now, there's the clip. I don't know what I said in that clip, but I just made it fast. Mace over Scythe? I like Mace because it's just a fun weapon. I like the way it looks, and it's one of my favorite ones, and I never get to use it. Also, I won't lie, I kind of want to save a little bit of my charges for Yama on Wednesday. And my Blood Fury charges or whatever, because Scythe will eat through them.
Ooh, clue scroll.
Clue scroll, good. Damn, Casey. Yeah, I'm dry for this pet, so I'm here for the pet. Surely soon. It's a sick weapon with almost no usage, right? I love this weapon so much. I wish there was like a way with like future content or something like that where you can somewhat like upgrade the Inquisitor mace from a one-handed to a two-handed one and like make it like a little flail mace, but also like really strong somehow. Congrats on Butch. Appreciate it only. I'm trying to get my second pet for a day, or for the day. I've never gotten 2 pets in one day, so I want to try. Never got to use it. Fasani Forgotten. To be fair, I haven't been to Fasani's in like 2 years. I'm gonna leave these clues outside. Easier to get later. Did they implement clue stacking changes yet? Not yet, but there's a poll currently going on for it. Heard your plug-in through your stream as you got a clue scroll and thought, how do I get a clue from Mixology? That'd be kind of cool, though. More clue options. I need to do more clues on my Iron Man. I'm slacking. I need, or not need, but I want Ranger boots. Got an ancestral hat split. Ooh, how much money is that? Bagrets. Last pet was shoulder parrot from beginners. Nice. Don't worry, there's going to be a new pet from sailing, and it's going to be a parrot that goes on your shoulder. And it flies around you when you stop moving or something. Congrats on Butch. Appreciate it. Was nice to see. Keep getting crab spawns on wave 11 in Coliseum. Aw, sad. Been there, though. I get it. Making potions and get a chance that you get a potion in a vial. Man, imagine if there was like a mixology pet. Some herblore related pet, whatever that would be. Are we still chasing Saractus pet, or is this elite clue farm? Yeah, this is for a pet. Clues are a nice bonus, but sadly I still don't have the pet here. Spiders don't really like me in RuneScape. Currently 17.3k drive for mole pet. Jesus. How much money have you made overall? When it's gonna end? I believe 17.4k for you, surely. Damn, 500 mil? Not bad, though. At least that's, I mean, it's a lot of kills, but at least it's, not nothing, you know? Oh, yeah, I gotta update that command, too, now. Oh, shit. Hold up, hold up. Oh god, I'm not looking. I stopped moving. Oh, not humble. Too many commands to update. I got it though, Pewdie, hold up. Appreciate the grats. You hate Amethyst? Chasing Rock Golem? Oh, good luck. I might do that on the Iron while I'm on the main killing Yama. Once that's out. Sorry, I'm bad at typing and playing the game. Surely that works. As long as I didn't mess it up. Yama 4 days, Marvel Rivals update with Ultron 20 days. You're eating this month. I've never played Marvel Rivals. That's the one that's like, that's Overwatch, right? But with superheroes. You got Wednesday and Thursday off for work, so big Yama time. Nice. I'm ready to no life it as much as possible once it's out. Clip is wrong. What did I do? Oh, wrong one. I clicked on the wrong thing. God damn it. See what I mean? I'm so bad at this, doing all this shit. Wait, I was just about to copy and paste what I just said. Alright, that works. Appreciate it. Kinda, it's a lot more casual than Overwatch. Ah, okay. I tried to get into Overwatch, like, when it first came out, at least the first one. But, I had, like, 0 friends that wanted to play with me, and then I stopped playing after, like, a week or 2. You got it? Wait, you said fuck, so that means you messed up. What happened? Which one's wrong? Oh, I see what you did. We're almost there. Wait. Wait, now we gotta test it, though. Why is it so hard? You know, the thing about updating Nightbot, it sucks because it doesn't update on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, because it's like 2 login instances of Nightbot for each one. So I have to, like, log out of the one for Twitch and then log into the one on YouTube and then change and update it there. Unless... Let me see. Good mod. Oh, it does. It's too long. Yeah, it won't work. Never mind. There's like a limit to YouTube chat messages. Is yours your 4x rate pet? It is, almost at least. Another just under 600 more kills and I'll be 4 times the rate. So, soon. Hope RNG kicks in and you get the pet soon. Would be nice to get this one. This is one of the pets I really want to go for this year. I've been keeping a lot of my grubby keys in the bank too. I think I sold off like the first, all the ones that I got in like the first like few thousand kills or so. And then I just started keeping them afterwards. I can't remember exactly when I started. At least it's not 4x rate of Muspa. True. But at least at Muspa, you make more money. And it's still pretty decent clue drops. Assuming you pick up, you know, everything. At this point, Jagex is just doing it purposely, making me go this dry. True. You don't want to talk about Muspa? Uh-oh. I really want to go on that grind too on the iron. I want that Venator bow. Almost 500 KC on the iron with no Venator shards. You gave up? Oh shit. Those are like 1 in 100, right? Pet this KC. All right, let's see. Surely. Wish Muspa kills weren't like 3+ minutes even on task. I did spoon Muspa, so I guess I don't know. I didn't mind it, but it's probably because I spooned it. I don't remember how many shards I got, though. You off for the night? Good luck. See you tomorrow. Yeah, no worries, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. Remember when Jagex slide and said Muspa would be similar difficulty in kill times of Vorkath? I do actually remember that. That means they said the same thing. Well, actually, no, they didn't really say the same thing for Yama. They just said that Yama is going to be a step above DC2 bosses, but we'll see about that soon. Varg was easy compared to Muspa. Yeah, I agreed. Oh man, I'm definitely excited for Vorkath on my iron. So many supplies there. Maybe since you had Dragonite crossbow. That would definitely help for sure. If you range Vork, they're similar KC. I'm still not what I'm going to do on, or what gear I'm going to use on Vorkath on my iron when I get there. No Royal Titans? Nah. I figured, well, Purity suggested I go to Sarachnis since I still don't have the pet here. While the RNG is high. Dude, learning how to Wookswalk at Vorkath, though, is game-changing, man. Makes that boss kind of fun. And faster, of course. You're back for your second ever day enjoying your stream. Did you get Vard Pet? I did. Actually, let me link it. I don't know if there's a way to clip on YouTube, but we got a clip on Twitch. That one right there. Did 50 Vorkath kills with a rune crossbow? Shit. You got Vorky at 120, so no reason to ever go back there. Good supplies, honestly. At least if you're like an iron, but it's also like, even as a main, really good money long term. Yeah, I got Vard, Shadow, exclamation mark, last pet. Hoping Yama is doable for you since you still can't finish Whisper for the quest. Really sucks. Give people like a day to learn Yama for like all the mechanics to come out, and then we can find out. I don't think it'll be terrible though. $50 KC with a rune crossbow on Vorkath was horrible. I would agree, probably. Never tried it, but I can see how that was not fun. Appreciate it, Octo. Appreciate it, Stone. Appreciate all the gratses. Yo, another clue. I'm gonna get so many masters today. As long as I get some elites too. Or more. It's like a 3-minute kill with the rune crossbow. That sounds awful. I'm gonna have bad gear when I go there, probably. Even like in DS2 when I complete that one, it's gonna be rough for me. Just watched it. Congrats. Appreciate it. All DT2 bosses have now been obtained. Only 2 to 3 things left for me to do for Desert Treasure 2 bosses. I still need to go back for Verdus Rope Top to Green Log, all of them. I need Blorva, and I want to make another Soul Reaper Axe since I have a lot of pieces, extra ones. Nearly 90 fletching for Achievement Diaries. Ooh, soon. I haven't trained fletching on my iron in so long. Whisper is the one you struggle with the most also. That one's just like a really long fight. Lots of like phases or whatever. Not my favorite, that's for sure. I think you're down to a handful of bosses you haven't gotten KC on. Ooh, which ones? Did your first work at KC on the group iron with the Dragon Hosta? How long did that take? Mr. Kitty and his bow tie says hi. Hey, I need to get some bow ties for my cat. All of them, or both of them. Yo, 1 single sapphire. You know what? Fuck it, I'm picking it up. It's the enraged face that gets you at Whisper. Yeah, that was kind of weird. I know there's like an L movement pattern. I never really got used to that one, so I just ran in circles. Like around Whisper. Whisper, the big spider in the wildy, and then the other Slayer bosses that you don't have the level for. Ah, okay, gotcha. Train Slayer and get to like Hydra, and especially Araxor. Araxor's my favorite one. It's not too bad though overall. You can even do like the lower leveled version of the one in the wildy. You're fully anticipating a 2-day or a 2-pet day for Drum. That would be cool. That's never happened before. There's a chance though. You just want the Rock Golem. I don't know if you should do Stars or Amethyst. I think Amethyst has like a better rate. It's just slower. I know the rates for getting the Rock Golem pet from a star is pretty high. I don't remember the rates off the top of my head though. It is possible, and it's super AFK. Been watching your videos. Keep up the great work. Hey, I appreciate that. Appreciate you stopping by the stream as well, Andy. Are you 41 out of 60? Oh yeah, true. I am 41 now. Well, not age, thank God, but you know, 41 of 63 pets. I gotta update that. Make sure you vote to keep the 1-hour despawn timer for clues. I've already voted. I didn't forget this time. Didn't you get 3 or 4 pets in 1 week? Yeah, the most that I've gotten was 3 pets in like a week. I've never gotten 2 pets in 1 day. What's the drop rate for a Stractus pet? 1 in 3,000. So I'm a little dry. You got the Vard pet? I did, Robert. Wait, hold on. I'll post the clip over there. I gotta set up more commands over on the YouTube side of things. There we go. I don't know if there's a way to make one for like YouTube specifically, but there's the Twitch one. 1 in 15K. I'm closing in on it. Yeah, almost 4x dry. I've been working on this pet for a while. I don't camp this one too often, like regularly, like on a daily basis, but I come back every once in a while. Probably been a few months since I've been here. Anytime now, exactly. Yo, appreciate the follow. We're calling it at 11,437. We're soon. We'll get there. Luckily, this is such a chill boss now, especially with the Arania boots compared to when I first started killing this thing. So it's not too bad anymore. I mean, it was pretty easy always, but it's been nice. Oh shit, yo, Laney, appreciate the sub. That's super kind of you. I do appreciate that. There's a few more bosses that you forgot about. You've done all the raids, at least with entry mode, so you're good on those. Missing Kaoseli and Fanatic. Done normal Nightmare, but no Fasanis. Fasanis was interesting for me to learn. I still gotta go back there, though. I just did that for the combat achievement, and then I left. I do like the pet, though, so I want to go for it at some point. Sooner rather than later, at least. I appreciate the double follow. No Kahlo, no Gauntlet, no Inferno. Gauntlet is interesting. I'm going to be there soon on the Iron. Closing in on completing Song of the Elves. Or at least getting about to get the requirements for it, at least. Good luck on the wedding. Appreciate it. Still got a bit of time before then. Big rats on Butch. Appreciate it, Meru. It's definitely nice to be done. Well, I guess I'm like 100% done with DT2 bosses, like I said. But it feels nice to get all the pets out of the way. The last thing I need now is a Virtus Rope Top of all things. Can't keep up with it. Oh, for those ones? It just takes a little bit of, like, you know, like time and practice, you know? And then you get them down. Congrats on taking the leap for full time. Wish you the best. Yeah, I appreciate that. I hope it goes well. We'll see. I'm curious to see how things are going to go by the end of this year, you know? I got to start editing my next video before Yama comes out. Because I'm going to be no-lifing Yama. I'm going to have 0 time for editing. With Rope Top, you can just choose whichever boss you like the most. True. I'm going to be probably going to all of them. Starting with Leviathan to make more Soul Reaper axes, though. Because technically, I got 4 axe heads from Vard, 3 Siren Staff from Whisperer, 2 of the whatever things from Duke, and I've gotten 1 lure. So I'm going to start off with Leviathan and work my way up, and then go to Duke, and then Whisperer, and then hopefully by the time I get all those axes or whatever, I've gotten the Virtus Rope Top from one of them. Early Vard's a good omen for your full-time streaming. It's nice. I'm glad I didn't go dry for that one, though. Too much going on, and I was dying too often from, like, reading chat and stuff. Worst boss to, like, re-chat and not die at the same time. Vard's the most fun boss to farm and kill compared to the other 3. You did 4.5k for Duke, and it sucked. Duke is not fun. I'll agree with that one. I will say I do enjoy Leviathan. I don't know why. That one was just fun once I started to, like, refer to it as, like, a Guitar Hero kind of simulator with the prayer switches or whatever. It started to be a little bit fun. Drum, I'm curious, what's your biggest fear concern with moving towards being a full-time content creator? I feel like the biggest fear is probably like the same with every other content creator, is earning enough money to continue doing it more and longer, you know? That's probably the biggest concern, especially like when it comes to like YouTube and Twitch. Well, YouTube's like slightly different, but similar in the sense that you have to rely on people watching your content to earn money with ad revenue and stuff like that. And for like streaming, it's kind of the same, but streaming is more on the end of people like, you know, supporting financially kind of thing and becoming subscribers and things like that. So you got to rely solely off of the generosity of others to keep going. So that's like the concern that a lot of content creators have, basically, is just maintaining that. And hopefully it's consistent and consistently growing, you know? Oh, you didn't have to do that. I was just trying to explain, at least. But I appreciate the 5 gifted subs link. Super kind of you. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I've talked with other content creators over the past like year or two, and that's usually generally the same concerns, at least like top 3 kind of thing for people, because that's the main thing that keeps people being full-time content creators, you know? But yeah, that's probably like the main thing. The good thing though is, like, you know, making the leap to it is that I'm gonna have more time to do things, so more time to stream, more time to make and edit videos and stuff like that, so the consistency is gonna go up. Dodging all the gifted all day? Shit. Wait, let me switch this. I forgot how to switch this. This one. Do you mind me asking what line of work you were in? Oh, I was kind of like lucky in the sense of, like, when I started YouTube, I was working from home. So that helped a lot with starting on YouTube and streaming. But I basically did a freelance work with videography or just video editing. Think we'll be seeing them pull the ability to stack the pot for Duke. That would be nice to make that portion of the fight. I wouldn't even call it a fight. But that portion of Duke nicer would be cool. I don't know if they're going to pull it, though, or even bring it up. Because they did have it in leagues, right? The last league. And a lot of people liked that one, so it could. Who knows? Wait, who actually got those subs? Hold up. Doodling, Hoggle, Tyler, Bubbles, and Falcon. Yo, I know a few of those names. Oh no, I got a Hop Worlds. Imagine he got the pet when I came back. Does anyone remember Final Cut Pro? I never used it, but I know of it. I used to use a program called Sony Vegas for editing. Oh, yeah, it is the weekend. All the worlds are going to be pretty full, huh? Kind of surprised so many people farm this boss. Well, if you're like me, all you gotta do is just go drive for the pen. You're here forever. Unless all the people I just saw are irons trying to get the cudgel. Or mains that are just trying to get clues, I guess. Could be bots too. I don't know. Actually, I mean, I guess there is some value with Seracnus. You don't make a lot of money here. Bots hunting grubby keys. True. I still have a lot. I think I have like a few hundred grubby keys in my bank for later. I haven't even gotten the transmogs for this pet yet because I told myself not to get it until I actually get the pet. That kill count is crazy. It kind of makes me sad sometimes. No pet. I'm not even like top 100, I don't believe. I think I'm almost top 100. Anytime now. I don't know what I will even do if I actually get this pet. I'll just probably just be in like disbelief. Potatoes, I guess I'll take one. cry and cheer, basically. Or just like stare at the screen. Hope you don't have to go 4x the rate. I hope not. We'll see. I wouldn't mind ending at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'd be a nice number to end off on. Alright, why is everyone trolling me now? Okay, rude. What the hell? 2 at the same time? Y'all are evil. So when dry at RDO, 7800 KC? Jesus. That's where I thought something was bugged or you're killing the wrong bear or something. The scary part about that is that, I mean, this didn't happen in old school RuneScape. I say this story every once in a while. And it, not a lot of people know about it, but it did happen to someone in RS3. Someone went so abnormally dry for a pet that when Jagex looked at his account, because it became like very widely known in a meme, they looked into his account and his account was literally not able to get the pet due to a bug issue or whatever, or like a coding issue with his account. So it has happened before. I can't remember the guy's name. The story is like many years old, but I remember when that happened. There was some videos on it talking about it, and JMod's confirming it basically. Mr. Drum, will you use your streamer RNG to tell you what your next pet will be? Are there any bosses that you've been grinding on recently going for? Or I can just tell you it's going to be Yama, since that's going to be the next boss to go for. Never look at this boss again. No more clues for me. You remember that? It was so long ago. I can't remember the guy's name, but there's some videos on it. Jagex needs to release more dragon pets because hunting, pet hunting is like chasing the dragon. All we have is the Prince Black Dragon. Well, we have Prince Black Dragon, and technically, the Omelet is a dragon, and we have Vorkath. Okay, just wait for them to release Dragon Slayer 3, and then that's the next one. Oh yeah, Hubert, I forgot. That was like... I mean, it's not new, but I forgot about that one. They offered to just give him the pet, and he refused. He just got it normally after they fixed it, I guess. I would have been like, yeah, fuck it, give me the pet, please. When they fixed his account, did the JMod give him the pet? Well, I guess he refused. I gotta look up the story again. I forgot which creator or YouTuber or account on YouTube that uploaded the video talking about it. It's got like way more in-depth info on it. It wasn't like a super long video though. Almost a salamander, but Dragonbane Weapons works on it. Surely it's a dragon. Or salamanders are dragons, I don't know. I'm gonna get some sushi. Do you want me to grab you anything while you're out? On your way back, I don't know, just grab me a coffee from somewhere. Vorkath, I forgot. Didn't consider Ohm because you don't raid. Fair. Oh, it's just Dragon Ken. Gotcha, okay. It was Dragon something, I remembered. I'd feel insulted if they just gave me the pet after it was bugged. Wouldn't feel like he earned it. I mean, honestly, I'd feel like he would earn it. Like, imagine, like, you're going for this pet, right? It's a 1 in 3,000 chance, and you're at 300,000 kills, and that's when they found out that you're not able to get the pet on your account. Would you want to do more? I'd be like, nah, give me that shit. Give me that shit right now. Or at least increase the rate, you know? Give me a 1 in 100 chance for the pet, and then I'll just do a few hundred more kills, potentially, you know? Yeah, Purity's like, nah, fuck that, give me the pet. Same. It was Omid. Oh, that's Castle Wars, right? He went 19x rate for the Hermit Crab Priff Waterfall Fishing Pet. Is that what it was? It's been so long, I forget the name. But I remember Omid. Was that Castle Wars was his like in-game name or something like that. Hermit Crab was wrongfully tagged as getting the pet he was going for. Interesting. Yeah, I gotta look it up again because it was interesting to read or like listen about or whatever. I'd tell him to give it to me, but in the next kill. Yeah, okay, at least that, you know. He is Castle Wars? Okay, cool. I remember his videos. He was the one. This was, probably anyone who has never played RSD doesn't even know this, and I haven't played in a while, so my info could be wrong. So someone can correct me if I am. But he was also one of the players in the game that had done so much in the game that he was actually sought after by JMods to discuss what the requirements would be for the, completionist cape trimmed version or whatever. And one of those requirements that he suggested was like 10,000 Castle Wars completions, something like that, something crazy. He was like the one person, I think he was the first person to get that cape, the completionist cape trimmed, gold trimmed or whatever. And he was the first person that had it for like, for a while. Oh, 5,000. Okay, I was a little bit high. But that's still like, what, 30 minutes a game, or 20 minutes a game back then? Something like that? Maybe they couldn't know when he hit the pet, but actually didn't get it. True. It's such an interesting case, though. It's like the only thing that we know of it, of an account being bugged to where it's, you know, an account was literally not possible to get something. RuneScape Omid on Twitch has a Reddit post about the bugged pet not dropping after 48,000 KC. God damn. I hope that's not happening to anyone right now. Although it could be happening to that guy who's been posting on the RuneScape subreddit, the old school RuneScape 2000 Scape subreddit, who's like 45,000 plus Irby harvest without the pet. Maybe he's the next person to suffer that fate. Yeah, 5K is still crazy amount of time commitment. What's up, Lucky? I did get the Vard pet at 29.25 KC. Ours is an insane game. It is, and we still play it. What's up, Mitch? Congrats on getting the pet. Appreciate it. DT2 boss is almost done. I've literally got like 0 excuses now to go for Blorva. Minus me not having money. But I'm hoping Yama fixes that. Make money at Yama, go for Blorva. Well, I want to spend half on Blorva attempts and the other half on Implings probably for clues. I'll make Blorva a priority though. Grant's been been watching for a couple hours every day. Appreciate it. Now I just need this pet. I don't have the Syracuse pet yet. You have over 100 orbs on your log? Or if you would have kept... Yeah, if I would have kept them. I sold them. Money was too good. Shadows only a bill? Yeah, a lot of people selling shadows or PVM gear in general. A lot of people are selling in preparation for Yama and buying gear that they think are going to be best in slot for Yama. You going to stream Yama on Wednesday? I will, yes. I won't be live like early in the morning when it's released because I'm going to be asleep. I'm usually asleep when they release updates because updates happen at like 5 a.m. for me or something. But I will be live later that afternoon. How convenient. Yo, they were like, I think I sold a lot of them for like $1.5 million each or so. Rune two-handed sword. Should have brought Elks. Yeah, I remember when orbs were like 3-4 mil each, like near release, like near after release or whatever. Feels bad to spend 900k for an orb and die and pay 500k on top of that. Yeah. If you think you're gonna die, just immediately teleport out. But a lot of the times, especially at like Vard and Leviathan, you don't have that luxury. Like those axes at Vard, if you're not praying, if your prayer gets turned off during that range / mage attack thing, Their max hit is 96. And if you get hit by like 2 of them, you're just dead. Can't even triple eat it. Oh yeah, I figured, Link, you're good. $11 KC is crazy. Feel bad, Siraxis was your first boss pet to ever get on your main. Got it at 67 KC. Should have got 2 more KC and then never went back and then tell people you got it at 69. But I appreciate the good luck. The silver lining to Siraxis and going dry here is a lot of clues. Hey, appreciate the follow. If you recall, is it Oathblade or whatever it's called, not stronger than Torva? No, it's just going to be like the slash version of it. It's going to be, I think, the same strength bonus as Bando's, but Torva is still going to be better strength bonus-wise. Honestly, tempted to call in sick to work on release day? Do it. If you have to go to work on Monday or Tuesday, start coughing like on Monday. Just random cough just throughout the day when you're near your boss. That when you call on Wednesday, he's going to be like, you know what? You've been coughing the last couple days. It's fine. I believe you. Hope the contracts aren't like the orbs. They said it's different, but I'm not sure how. I guess we just gotta wait for them. They are delayed. They're not gonna be available on day 1 though, which is kind of disappointing. They need to introduce a way we can practice. I think the best ways to practice like Awakened versions is only when Jagex opens up beta worlds. And that's it. Oh wait, no, actually, you know what? I think they patched that because a lot of people were using the beta worlds when they opened them to practice Vard or just Awakened versions in general for free orbs, basically. So it used to be good. Never mind. I'm surprised no one's made any kind of like simulation online for them, like they did with the Coliseum one. Went back and got a second pet. Just wanted to try and green log and got a second pet and never went back. A second pet? What the hell? Okay. You got 2 of them. Give me 1. Funny enough, the boss was sick earlier this week, so you could pass it off. Oh, yeah, exactly. Good. He's already set it up for you. You don't have to worry about it. What's up, Soph? This is going to be such a weird question, so bear with. How would you describe this game to someone that doesn't have a clue what it is or what it's about? Your friends trying to get you into it, so just seeing what other people are doing. Oh god. I played this game for like so long, and it's such a interesting question to answer, I guess. Fuck, I don't know. It depends on the kind of games that you like overall. If you really like to play a game for multiple hours a day for the rest of your life and still not get the thing that you're going after, this is the game for you. It is fun though, somehow. The dopamine is really good here when you like work towards unlocking like the next thing or getting the item that you want to get or whatever your goals are. There's lots to do in the game and it'll keep you busy for years. I've been playing this game for too damn long. For like basically 2 decades, and I keep coming back because there's always something new to do. There's new content released. There's always things to go for. The game really makes you work for the rewards that you want to get, and then when you complete those things, complete the rewards or whatever that you're after and get them, the dopamine from them is like pretty exciting, at least to me. Number go up, dopamine simulator. There we go. Cookie clicker with gameplay. Fair, too. Yeah, it's weird. Like, RuneScape, there's a lot that RuneScape has to offer, and it's updating all the time. There's, like, constant updates in it. I believe, in terms of other MMOs out there, RuneScape, at least old-school RuneScape, is, I don't want to say leading MMO in terms of, like, growing consistent player base, but it is one out there that's very consistent with growing the player base over time. and it's got a lot of players that have been playing for decades, so it's a very dedicated group of people playing the game too, you know? I would recommend giving it a shot, and that way, you know, at least you can say you tried it. If you don't like it, then, you know, that's cool too. But there's definitely a lot to do. How to put someone off playing the game, right? Number go up good. Click things, you get things back. 99% of the grinds are depression, but we play it anyways. Sounds promising. They know you're more into like basic games like Sims and stuff, but it's like being pushed so much you're trying or thinking you should give it a go. If you already have friends that play it, then honestly that could be a good thing too. Make it more fun. There is a game mode out like in the game that you can do called Group Iron Man, and so it's literally just well, I don't know if you know what Iron Man is, but basically Iron Man in an MMO, you can't trade anyone. You got to get everything yourself. But in a group game mode, you just have a group of friends where you can trade with each other and all that kind of stuff. With all the same normal stuff of the game that has to offer. I'm really bad at explaining Group Iron Man, but that could be a game mode for you and your friends to try at least. Can be easy or hard as you want, essentially. Yeah, it definitely has a lot of variety to it in terms of like what you want to do and how you want to do it for sure. We'd be fine except for sailing. We still got like another year or so for that one, I think. Maybe 2. Your little onion. Sup, Sarkin? What is friendship all about? Friendship is all about getting all the pets in the game and throwing them into your POH so they can be friends forever with each other and never leave. If you aren't willing to put out the money until you are more into it, I also recommend watching various series. Oh yeah, there's tons of content on YouTube for you to watch. There's so many different content creators depending on the kind of game playing that you would want to potentially do. Lots to watch online. And a lot of the series even start off with just, you know, level 1 everything so you can kind of see the journey of what they go through and how they do it. You started playing after watching Tile Man? Oh yeah, Settled's videos has brought a lot of people into the game over time, for sure. You're still upset about the price increase per account? Oh, like the Jagex account stuff or whatever? That was only like 2 months ago, right? I think? I forget. It's somewhat recent. I know it was this year at least. Oh, they said it in August. I missed it, Nim. Whoops. Talk to you about it. Don't show you anything, so it sounds like a load of random words put together. You think watching streams of it would be better for you than just having to explain it simply. That's fair, honestly. Like, for me, like, this boss is super easy, but don't... It's harder for accounts that aren't maxed out, because I've been playing this game for a long time, and I have, like, a lot of the best gear, so I make it look a lot easier than it would be for mid-level accounts. But this is one of the mid-level bosses. It's just not as easy as it would be if you're just starting out here kind of thing. So this one's kind of hard to, like, show this one as an example for where my account is progress-wise over the years that I've gotten it to. Yeah, that's another thing, too. Like, not only YouTube, but there's a lot of different creators that do a lot of different things. A lot of Iron Mans out there, main accounts, Ultimate Iron Mans, Hardcore Iron Mans, where you can't die, or you lose your Hardcore Iron Man account. There's so many different ways to play the game as well. Hey, appreciate the follow. Old school creators are truly some of the best. We've got a very strong community. And the content creators, for sure, definitely bring a lot of new people to the game. And damn, there's some damn good content creators out there, man. I need to get better at editing, man. They did say sailing is coming out later this... Oh, that's what I mean. Okay, sailing this year. Oh, that's sooner than I thought it would be. I feel like if it comes out this year, I feel like it would have... It's rushed. I feel like they need to cook it a little bit more. Are we going to get at least another beta before it's, like, officially released? Because I feel like the last one didn't go too well, right? I didn't play it myself, but I heard not too much positive feedback, I guess. Go do another Vard KC to show off the later game boss. I could. Imagine I get a back-to-back pet drop. Your total level 22, 25, but the whole sailing stuff has made you not want to log in for 3 months. Love the game, but I hate where it's going. I'm not, like, mad at sailing. I think there's a very good chance that sailing could bring a lot of new and good content into the game long term, but that's entirely up to JMods and how it's implemented and what the content is going to be, you know, what content is going to be available once it's launched, you know? I'm not on the side of things where I just, like, don't like it for the sake of not liking it, you know? We gotta, you know, put our trust, basically, into the J-mods to make sure that it's good, but we'll see. I mean, I've been playing this game for 20 years, just over 20 years, actually, so they're doing something right. During RuneFest, they said they were pretty much done. Okay, I missed that then. They wanted 2 more betas with a full release in August. So so then we can expect at least 1 more beta to see how it is. What do you mean? Most people like sailing beta? I guess I read Reddit and Twitter too much because all of Reddit and Twitter is just negative. I think the last one was pre-alpha. Oh, was it? Never mind. I thought it was beta. Really like how old school goes into the hardcore mode, having it as a status instead of fully deleting account. I feel like someone's going to do that once Project Xanarus comes out. I think that's going to be a game mode for that specifically. Wish they would make Bronze Man official. That's the one that Frame started, right? I know he did a series off of it. Have you tried getting a pet? I did. I got it like 30... No, well, I think it's been like an hour since I got it. Welcome back, Achieve. Twitter's your first mistake? Fair. Don't ever read Twitter? I've been told that. What's the new Twitter that people have nowadays, but it's not as popular? I remember making an account like a year ago, but then I never logged back in, and now I don't know my password. Oh, Blue Sky. Yeah, that one. I wonder how popular it is now. It's been a year since I made my account. Call it hardcore mode. I like it. Send it. Just feels like it's no longer old school with sailing. Played the beta, didn't like it. That's fair. We just gotta have faith in the J-mods, you know? At least that's what I like to say. They could release it. It could be trash. They could release it, and everyone can love it. There's so much... I will say, like, there is a lot of opportunity with sailing to bring in a lot of new content into the game, and I'm just not the kind of person that likes to just, like, think negatively about things only, because if you only think only negative, then you're just going to have a, obviously, overall negative outlook on things, and it's just going to make you hate the game overall. And I don't think that's, like, the right way to go about things. Like, it's fine not liking something, as long as you're also, you know, hopefully providing feedback as to why you're not liking it to JMods, so that they can hopefully improve on it in a reasonable, constructive way. But there are a lot of people online that are just like, oh, this sucks because I don't want it, and I don't want it in the game, so it shouldn't be in the game. You know what I mean? There's a lot of that online about sailing. Calling Clue Spider pet at 18K? Why 18K? Why you gotta be mean? It is, but it's a little spicy for stream talk. Uh-oh. You hear nothing but bad stuff about Blue Sky? Oh, dang, yeah, I haven't used it, so I don't know anything about it. I just made an account, and that's it. What excites you the most about sailing? Can't wait to see boat PvP. I remember them talking about that on stream, and I basically just immediately thought of, what do you call it? Sea of Thieves, but an old school RuneScape. If done right, and I have no idea how they can do it right, but that shit sounds fun. I'm not a PvP person, but if you bring PvP to the ocean, I'm in. I'll try it at least. Oh, song request, hold up. Too many people are focused on the old school part of RuneScape and feel any updates after 2007 shouldn't have happened. Technically, old school RuneScape hasn't been old school RuneScape since not Bandos, but God War's Dungeon release. So anything after that is not old school RuneScape anymore. The bad thing about that, of people thinking that they don't want any more updates after 2007, so to speak, is the game would be dead. No one would be playing it right now anymore. Not a single person. And I will say, like, the 2004 Scape private servers, I haven't played it. I know people that have played it. I don't believe those servers are going to last because I think their whole concept is no updates after a certain point of 2004. You know what I mean? That game's going to die. That server's going to die. If you have a game that has 0 updates ever, the game's just going to lose players over time, and it's not going to bring new players into the game either. That's my opinion, at least. Yo, Bear, appreciate the gifted subs. 5 of them. The Lone Jed, Manny, Liam, Ribbits, and All Dragon. I appreciate it. Let me scroll up because I don't want to miss the chat. What did I miss? Who do you think will get rank 1 overall when Sailing comes out? Lynx Titans is somehow going to return. That'd be kind of crazy, though. A lobster pet would be dope. I wonder if they're actually thinking about a sailing pet. Your take is that you played old school because it was old school, and you feel like with how progressed this game became, the skills are the last real OGs, old school things that we have left for nostalgic purposes. I don't know if that's just your take, and it seems more minigame rather than a skill. That I could kind of agree with in terms of it feeling like potentially like a minigame. I haven't played it. I didn't try the beta or the pre-alpha or anything like that, so I guess I can't really fully comment on it feeling like a minigame, but just like looking at from an outside point of view, I can see how it looks like a minigame rather than a skill. I would say the same thing about dungeoneering as well in RS3 for anyone who played that. I always felt like that was a minigame and not a skill, so I kind of understand it in that point of view, if that makes sense. I just haven't played the sailing stuff, so I'm not 100% sure if I can comment on it fully, but watching people play it and hearing people talk about it from what was available does make it seem like it feels like a minigame more than an actual skill. But I'd have to play it to really have like a, I guess, a full opinion on it, I guess. But I could only compare it to how I felt when Dungeoneering first came out for anyone that played that. The problem you have with JMods is they listen too much to Reddit. True, 100%. They listen way too much people on Reddit. I swear, they need to stop reading it altogether. I think a new skill would be fine, but sailing is more a minigame. Okay, yeah, those points I 100% agree with. 100%. They need to stop listening to people on Reddit and Twitter and just work within the company and only take feedback from the company for the most of it, like a good portion of it at least. Like, I understand their whole thing with old school RuneScape coming back in 2013 with the polling system. I get that they want to keep that. But to a certain extent, they need to stop listening to all the kind of negative talk and stuff like that happens on Reddit and Twitter and stuff, you know? No worries, you're drunk and you love your series. I appreciate that, man. Again, that's super kind of you. I do appreciate the gift of subs. Pretty sure they're doing 2004 and then they're going to do... Okay, so there is going to be updates. Okay, so I was wrong on that one. I just didn't know. But I had assumed that the 2004 Escape private server was only meant to be created to just have updates up to that point. I wasn't sure if they're going to do anything afterwards. So if they're still doing updates and following it, are they doing updates up until, like, basically, you know, today, like 2025 or whatever? Or they have plans on stopping at some point? You made an 04 account and quit after a few hours? Too hardcore for your wrist? Back to the OG days. Yeah. I saw Mudkip's series. Well, I saw like the first 2 episodes of his 2004 Escape server. Love the idea of being able to sail into new lands and having new areas to explore for the first time. Like imagining sailing to land and finding continent like Corinne or something big. See, that's where I say like there's an opportunity for sailing to bring in a whole bunch of new content for the game to continue to succeed and bring new people into the game and to keep the players that are currently playing from continuing to play, you know? We need new content or else I feel like the game would just die in no time. And sailing is a good opportunity to bring a whole bunch of things. In my opinion. I'll preface it with that. JMods go a bit AWOL and don't tell anyone and just drop a full continent you have to find. That'd be pretty sick though, honestly. Little secrets and stuff like that for us to find. Hidden things. Yo, Bear, appreciate the sub. I appreciate you, man. Real talk, someone who thinks 2007 RuneScape was better without content like Inferno Coliseum. Like, sounds like a massive noob. Yeah, like, I definitely, like, I took a long break, several year break from RuneScape, and I specifically came back to old school RuneScape once I saw Inferno released. Because that shit looked fun. And it was. It was a pain in the ass to get my first cape, but god damn did it feel good to get the cape. And that's when the real addiction started up again. Yeah, we need new content. I want new content. all the time. I'm always excited for potential new content. I may not interact with every piece of content in the game, but other people will, you know? And new content is always potentially good. May not always be good, but, you know, as long as we're still getting some updates periodically throughout the years, then, you know, hopefully they're all good and keeps me playing the game and enjoying the game. Rune plate body, money. That took you way too long. You know the eye focus one? Oh, fair. Oh, hold up. Did you ever meet Zezima in game? Haven't played in a long time, but you met him a few times. No. I never did. I know the name, of course. Sail back to Tutorial Island? That'd be kind of neat as like a, not really an Easter egg, but like a, go talk to the NPCs to see how your character has grown up, you know what I mean? Extra dialogue. New skill would be cool, but the whole we will re-pull before putting it into the game, and then walking it back knowing that sailing would fail the pull, or fail if pulled again is what gets you. Anything that they want to pass will pass, but anything that they won't pass, they won't re-pull. I remember when sailing, well, it was the 3 skills that got pulled together, and obviously sailing was the one that won or whatever. Do you have the Saractus pet? I do not, sadly. That's the main reason why I'm here. But what was the one skill that sailing was up against where it was like a 0.1 difference? What was that one? Does anyone remember? I know there was 3 skills, but it was sailing and the other one, oh, shamanism? Was it? It was literally like less than like a 0.2% from each other. Something like that. It was something crazy. Guess it's good to go dry here. Yeah, the clues will stack up. Hopefully I get some more elites. Or was it warding? I can't remember. It was one of those two. Definitely shamanism. I will say, whichever one it was, let's say it's shamanism, I think they should have re-pulled sailing and shamanism together. Because the differences in the amount of votes for the two were so close that they should have re-pulled it. Instead of saying sailing was the majority win. Because I don't believe it was the majority win. Because the votes were just, they were so fucking close, you know? I'd have to look at the poll again, but the numbers, it was like literally in the hundreds. That's at least the one thing I think they should have done to really see which one, you know, would have won out of the two that were literally 100 or so votes away from each other. Generally, I think that they had decided on sailing before they ever announced anything or made any polls. I can kind of probably believe that. I am still like hopeful for sailing. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not like, I don't hate sailing or anything like that or the idea of it, but it's up to them to make it good when it's out. And then that's all we can do is just hope that it's good. If it's not, they're going to get a lot of shit for it. And we'll see what happens after that. But like I said, sailing has a lot of potential to bring a lot of content into the game. If anyone, I talked about this the other day too. For anyone that played or knows about RS3, they have this system called ports. In the ports, you go to different islands and there's new skilling activities that you can find for various different skills. So they could probably bring that back into the game. But there's a lot of potential from sailing that they can bring into the game in forms of new content and stuff. I agree they should have re-pulled it between the two. Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, nah, they should have re-pulled it. It was too close for them to call it a majority, in my opinion. I thought we all thought that they were going to re-pull them versus each other after the third. Right? Yeah, I thought that too. I don't know. But that kind of goes back to what Shadow said too, is that they probably decided on that. But, I mean, that's... I don't want to say that's like conspiracy or anything like that, but who knows? But I think they should have re-pulled it between the two that were super close. OSRS shamanism would have been too close to summoning and could devalue pets. Yeah, they would have had to rework a lot of the mechanics and bosses and well, basically everything in the game if they brought in anything related to summoning. That was the Pokemon one, right? I think some people made comparison to Pokemon with that one. I'll hate it if it's as slow as agility or runecrafting. Have they talked about XP rates for that, for sailing? If they have, I completely missed it. Thoughts on bringing completionist and trim completionist maxscape into RuneScape? I am pro. I want it just to piss off all the elitists out there. You love the port system? I never got into it, so I don't know too much about it other than that it existed. No, but I mean, the completion and stuff, like in terms of like a real answer, I don't know. I would have to see exactly what it would be, all the requirements to obtain those capes in order to have like a opinion on it, I guess, because I would imagine they would do it a slightly different than how it was in RS3, you know? I'm not against it, though. The capes were cool. I don't know how they would look in old school, though. Agreed, I'm not being, like, left-wing here, but I'll be done playing if when they put sailing in. I mean, I think, wait, they said it was going to be in August this year or something like that? If anything, if you take a break, which is, you know, good. If you don't like something, don't play it and, you know, see how it progresses once it's in the game. If it's good, maybe it'll intrigue you enough to try it. If it's not, then, you know, they lost a player, so to speak, right? Which sucks, but it's up to them to make it really good, or it's up to them if it's really bad, you know? We can only wait and see. But man, is it going to be a shit show no matter what as we get closer to sailing. Any topic, when they bring up sailing in any blog post or anything like that, boy, does all social media blow up. It's like Group Iron Man, I think they already put so much effort in and they pushed it. Yeah, I can see that. They're too far in. They've already put a lot of dev hours and money, you know, into it. Yo, what's up, Zach? Did you miss the Vard pet? I did get it. Vard pet has been achieved. I think the J-mods all love the game and put their hearts into it, but I also think they're a bit half-assed with how they handle player feedback and the polling system. Like, they don't want to take their time with it, and they just want to get to developing content. I actually can slightly agree with that one. God, there was like a... I don't remember what... Wait a minute. Maybe I can find it on Reddit. There was a hilarious comment. Wait, did I send it to Purity? Maybe I sent it to... There was some comment making fun of the recent poll with the clue scroll stuff, where someone commented saying, like, do you want the 1 hour timer clue scroll things to stay in the game, and do you also want chivalry to pass the poll for, you know, be able to be used at, you know, 45 defense or lower, whatever it was? Like, 2 questions in one just to get it to pass. That shit was hilarious. I don't understand why people say it needed to be repolled. There was a poll asking if sailing should be the first skill, and it passed with 71%. I gotta look at the votes again, though, because I remember distinctly that with the 3 skills polled, 2 of the skills, sailing and shamanism, were literally like 100 votes apart or so. Like, I felt like those 2 skills were too close that they should have potentially repolled that, you know? At least in my opinion. Like, to me, it didn't seem like a majority, you know? It was just like 50% of players like this one, well, it's not 50%. It was like 20% one skill, and then the other 2 were basically even, you know? I gotta look at the poll again, because I don't want to say numbers and not really back it up, but I know they were just like, they were really, really close. I get that, but adding a new boss that you don't like completely different than adding a new skill. Yeah, that's fair when you compare, like, to that. Because a boss you can easily avoid and it doesn't really, like, hinder you from progressing in the game, I suppose. You might miss out on, like, new best-in-slot gear, so to speak, but if you want to, like maxing-wise, it kind of is a different feel, I guess. 71% would have failed few poll. Oh, yeah, it used to be 75%, true. That's not what people are arguing, though. People are arguing that they should have repolled it against shamanism. By that logic, all of those people would have voted no. True, all the people that didn't vote for sailing or the other one would have just voted no in general. I mean, I didn't think about that before, honestly. That kind of makes sense. I don't know. The whole polling system is kind of, like, weird nowadays, though. I kind of wish they didn't poll anything. Just develop content and just release it. And if it's good, we'll tell you. If it's bad, Oh, we'll tell you. Even the clue scroll one makes 0 sense. They worded the clue scroll stuff weirdly. Hold on, I need to juggle these clues. Surprised they haven't brought veteran capes into old school, for example. Oh yeah, I forgot about those. In RS3 at least. I have those ones over there. All you want from sailing is a whale boss that you hunt by putting heavy ballista on your ship. That'd be pretty neat. I better, like, when sailing comes out, I better see Temperos and Kraken come back as actual good and difficult boss fights. Sailing on a boat, Kraken tentacles just surround your boat, throw you to an island or something like that. I don't know. J-mods have no spine and this clue scroll stuff is the prime example. They had a function with the pole, no pole. They let it sit for X amount of months. Now they go, we want to remove it. It's being removed, and they go, LOL, okay, we'll pull it. You added it without a pole in the first place. Take it the fuck out. Yeah, they're definitely not consistent with a lot of things. But that also goes back to where who mentioned it about them reading into Reddit and Twitter feedback too much. They take that stuff way more into consideration than they should. At least I think that plays a heavy role with JMods in how they pull things, for sure. Did you get the pet? I did. And now we're trying to get this one. Having to get a max cape for a shit skill is awful when you don't agree. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just like, you know, we know it's coming into the game, and now it's up to them to deliver on something that's hopefully good. The next time they do a beta, I'll probably hop into that so I can actually see what it's like and what it feels like to actually, like, do it, I guess. I'd imagine if they do another one, it'll be, like, in the summer. Especially if they're expecting an August release or whatever. Which still seems way too soon for me. What, KC? 29.25. You're the clue guy. Do you think it should be more than 5 stacked? Appreciate the follow, by the way. I will say, originally, I mean, I still kind of feel this way. I don't think clue scrolls should be stacked, because it kind of goes against the original premise of clue scrolls, because they are technically considered distractions and diversions. So when you get a clue scroll, it's a little bit different now once they added the 60-minute timer, so let's just pretend that didn't happen. Now it's a little bit weird nowadays, obviously. But not originally, but right now they're still considered distractions and diversions. So once you get it, you're meant to grab it to distract you and divert you away from the content that you're currently doing to go do the clue. Whether you decide to do that immediately, right then and there, is up to you or not. The only downside is that you just don't get any more clues of that tier, which I'm completely fine with. With the stat clue scrolls, I'm not 100% against it. I just don't think we need it in the game. If it comes into the game, which I'm pretty sure it's going to get into the game, there's no way that's not passing, even though it's 5. I guarantee you at some point, people are not going to stop at 5 and they're going to want more, because people got a taste of endless stackable clues with leagues. And so eventually they're going to argue for more. And I think JMods are going to eventually cater to that and make people stack more in due time. I think JMods, they're taking way too damn long to make a decision on it, and they just need to rip the Band-Aid off at this point, you know? I'd say I'm in the minority where I don't think we need stackable clues, but I'm not against it. If it happens, then, you know, cool, stackable clues. But I'm also fine without it, you know? I've done just over 25,000 clues total on my account, and I haven't stacked clues before. At least until they started doing the 60-minute timer thing. But, you know, if it happens, it happens. I'm not going to be mad about it. If anything, it's going to be nice to have 5, and then I'll just continue doing clues no matter what, you know? 2305, skip the question. Oh, wait, sailing, 64,248 votes. Shamanism, 58,926. Didn't like any option, 21.8. That's so much. So it was a little bit wider votes than I originally thought. It's still not an overall majority, in my opinion. But then again, finding an overall majority is going to be very difficult, especially when it comes to like a new skill and asking the player base, you know? I will say I don't understand this community sometimes, and I'm sorry if I'm calling people out here. People voted no to skip those token things, saying it removed the requirements for clue steps, but they want the 1 hour timer so they can bypass shitty 3-steppers. Hypocrisy. Wait, why are you calling me out, Purity? I'm fine with it getting removed. Like it's whatever. I'll be sad, but I'll still do my 25,000 more clues. Yo, I just got mithril bolts. Twice. There should be some sort of rare reward for collecting all pets, like some sort of animal wearing a max cape. Or all the pets then get a max cape on it. That'd be kind of neat. Which new skill pitch is your favorite? That's the question. Mine? I don't know. None of them really made me jump out of my seat kind of excited for one, you know? I guess also part of me doesn't mind it. For example, unlimited stackable clues were locked behind the clue milestones. Yeah, like with yeah, that'd be kind of neat. That's been a thing that people have talked about as well for potential different ways to unlock more stackable clues. Like, you know, 200 elites, 100 masters, so on and so forth. Just don't think sailing should be forced on everyone. But we all know Raids 4 will be paywalled behind 9 to 5 sailing. I feel like that will be a next area for raids, somewhere in the open seas or whatever. Sailing 105, wait, 105,799, shamanism 105. Oh, that's the one. Okay. Okay, that's the one. Yeah, it was very close, like 500 votes apart. That seems super close. It was a UIM focus update. I will say they do a lot of updates that are focused around Iron Man UIMs and you name it, which I don't like. I don't like it at all. Especially when they started adding more herbs and seeds and stuff like that to like every boss drop table. Completely killed the seed market. They've done other stuff too, but, you know, a little bit. Chunk bans and region locked accounts. Just wait until that's an official game mode, which I'm surprised they haven't announced a long time ago after Settled's success. And the continued success of chunk accounts and region locked accounts. I will say, I think they're saving that for Project Xanarus, though. Of the private server stuff that they're coming out with whenever that comes out. I feel like those are going to be options there. Yo, where's this Sarachnus pet, though? What about having stackable clues amount as a reward, for example? 100 clues completed of each tier. 200 completion of each tier to raise it from 5 to 10. That's not a bad idea either. There's a lot of different ideas that they could do about it. I'm not sure how many people would like that because then if all clue tiers have to be the same, that means like 100 beginners, 100 easies, all the way up to like 100 masters, which I don't mind. I'm fine with that personally. That works for me. I think the clue scroll topic is going to be a long ongoing conversation between JMods and the community for sure for the next year, probably. Jackets want to put the next raid behind sailing to get more player interaction behind the new skill, which sucks. Yeah, they probably would. Or will, or whatever. I can see that. I don't think it would be a higher requirement like 95, but I can see at least like in the 70s minimum. Or if it's like an in-game raid, at least like 80-something. I don't think it would be over 90, though. Depends on how noob-friendly they want to be, you know what I mean? I don't think they're going to do another thing like TOA with the invocation system, where you can go in with 0 invocations and it's like super easy. I don't think they're going to do that again, so it kind of just depends. Part of what you enjoyed about Old School was the fact that the game could be played in weird ways and people developed unique ways to play. The mods dipping their hands in that doesn't feel like quality of life to me, but devaluing the unique accounts and play styles. They do, I would say they do lean towards or cater towards those kind of accounts, especially from content creators that make huge series that get a lot of attention, because it does bring new players into the game. So I do think they kind of lean towards that a lot, which is unfortunate. You have a lot of faith in the J-mods is all I was saying. I'm kind of like the same with that, though, Demo. Just because, well, there's a couple different reasons. One, we have to, right? They make the game, so it's up to them. And we have to put our, trust and faith in them to, make good content. They don't always succeed, obviously. They're pretty well known for not everything being huge successes on launch. But I will say, someone mentioned it earlier, too. The J-mods that we have really care about the game, and I do believe that they care about the player base, and even if they don't get something right the first time, they'll work to try and make it right, At least that's just my opinion. I've been playing this game for over 20 years, and they've been doing something right to keep me playing this long, and I believe that they can continue to do so. Nothing's ever going to be perfect, but I think we have a good JMod team. But they will fail. They've failed plenty of times. They're going to continue to fail plenty of more times. But I think they'll make things right in due time. And the one thing to remember, and this is just even outside of RuneScape, and just gaming in general, but nothing that anyone does is going to make everyone happy. Like, nothing that Jagex does is going to make 100% of the player base happy. No matter what they do, there's always going to be someone that likes it and then someone that doesn't like it, Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it's good. It's up to them to make it good, and we'll find out. If you had official game modes, it would not be right, in my opinion, to completely discard them when adding new content. They'd have to think about it for sure, like not... Well, how do I say it? They have to think about the game as a whole, and that means all game modes too, So it makes sense for them to think about everything. Yeah, I could see them, like, if they decide to do a raid out after Sailing comes out, I would, like, 70s minimum at 45k XP an hour. I hope not. I know they've talked about XP rates, I just don't know what it was. I think during one of the live streams, I think it was Kieran. I'm, like, 90% sure it was Kieran talking about the XP rates being over 100k, just not... It was somewhere between like 100 and 150,000 XP an hour. I'd have to find the clip of it, but I know they've talked about it before. It might even be in their Discord server. I'd have to look, though. But I know that they don't want to make it as slow as, runecrafting, mining, and agility. I'm hoping it's a little bit faster XP per hour than that, but I don't know. We'll see. I guess it depends on how fun the skill is, if it is. Actually, let me see their Discord server. I wonder if I can, like, Control F and find if they've talked about it, at least in the Discord. But I know it's been mentioned on stream, because that's been anytime they do, like, the live streams about sailing, that's one of the questions that gets asked pretty frequently. Am I even in the Discord? I don't think I'm in the official RuneScape Discord. I thought I was. Or did I hide it somewhere? I'm in the RuneLight one. Oh, there it is. I just have it in a folder. Let's see. Sailing XP rates. I don't know what they look. I think they said it's 100k XP an hour-ish with sepulcher intensity. Ah, okay. Interesting. Agility in the water. Swimming skill next. So Viz, appreciate the grats. Was nice to get that one done. Yo, that was close to 3,000. Close. Iron Man mode is considered hard mode. Let it be hard. I know that there are things they should do to stop griefing, but if they're making content with the intention that only irons will do it, that's a bit off-putting to you. Just think back to the one rune crafting update where you could put coins into an abyss thing to get extra runes and your stomach churns a bit. I don't remember that one. That must have been a while ago. Or maybe I just forgot. I got a bad memory. We haven't even gotten to the conversation of people wanting dry protection for everything. Uniques, pets, everything. We won't get into that one, though. I don't want it. Keep it away. Your blood shard luck is ass in both your iron and main. How many kills and how many blood shards between the two? The thing with Scar Runecraft was that it was dead content for the irons too. See, I don't even remember that. I don't even think I touched that content. Never had that? Yeah, never. You should be pushing dry protection for Sarachnis. Yeah, just for Sarachnis and just for me. Everything else, no. 100k per hour is 139 hours of high intensity skilling for max sailing. I wonder how, like, what the high intensity will feel like with sailing, because, like, we can kind of compare it. Like, if we're comparing it to Sepulcher, if that's been mentioned by JMods, we can compare it to high intensity with that, but I'm sure it's going to feel a little bit different with sailing. Did anyone play the sailing alpha thing or whatever? Like, how was it? Like, are you just dodging whirlpools and logs that are floating across the ocean or something like that, and that gets you XP? I'm fine with some dry protection, but I agree others don't need it. The only thing I would be fine with for dry protection is things like Fasani's Nightmare, the tablet that you get to get the teleport. If it's a teleport thing to get you to an area quicker after you've gone XKC dry for trying to get a teleport just to get to the boss faster, I think that's fine. But things like items, gear that you get, pets especially, I don't want dry protection for. $1,700 kills on your iron, 0. 9,500 pickpockets, 2. Okay, yeah, you're dry. Shit. Soon, I believe. Scarson's mine was a Band-Aid fix for Iron Man who needed soul and blood runes for Scythe and Shadow upkeep. And it's relevant to this day for those that use two use cases. That sounds like it was probably before they did the whole update to the Chargescape thing, where charges are less used, right? I'm assuming. So that was like the first Band-Aid fix, and then this was the other one, I guess. Your main has passed 10,000 pickpockets and over 4,000 kills, only 2 blood shards, and looted one from someone AFK. Those are the best ones, honestly. People go 2 AFK. That's not happened to me, but I've heard of it happening. Oh yeah, Vorkath is another one, true. I would be fine if that one didn't even exist. The other one I could think of is the Calphite Queen Tattered Head. That's another one. Because there's like a normal KQ head drop, and then there's the tattered version if you don't get it by 256 kills, I believe. What KC for Vard? 2925. 2,925 KC. I like the idea of dry protection for finding your first mimic. Like the, you like the moon style protection. Oh yeah, the moon style, I forgot. Yeah, that's a thing too. That was kind of nice. That was done right. Or well enough, you know. Scar Essence is extremely useful for irons. It's just streamlining Shopscape and costing more to save time. So basically on my iron, I'm going to have to do it. Yeah, I've never even done that on main. I forgot that it even existed. What's up, McKinsey? Did you get the pet? I did. About an hour or so ago. Maybe like an hour and a half or so, something like that. I got it at 2,925 KC. Rather than spending hours clicking to the next world, you can actually play the game. That's good, because I hate world hopping on the iron. I've already done a little bit of that, and I dislike it. Favorite piece of Third Age, cosmetic-wise? I want to say Third Age pickaxe, but I think everyone goes for that one just because it's like the most expensive. I do like it though, don't get me wrong. I would have to say it's tied between the Third Age longsword and the Third Age bow. I really want the longsword though, because I got the Third Age kite shield myself. And it would be nice to go along with the Third Age longsword. Scar Essence OP for Sunfire runes. Yeah, I forgot Sunfire runes existed. So much I gotta do on the iron. I'm far from those. How much is your Vard log worth on Runelight? 232 mil, but that's not factoring in the 2 Ultor vestiges that I got, which I sold for, I think I sold one for 180 mil. Let me see. And the second one I sold for 190. And so that brings it up to 602 mil. And I made 1 X. And I'm close to making a second one, but we won't count the X. Because that one, yeah, you got to get from multiple bosses, I guess. So at least over 600 mil. Appreciate the grets. Almost done with DT2 as a whole. $600 mil without the X is pretty good. Yeah, I know I sold my first X that I got, but then I bought it back, so, kind of evened out, I guess. But when I go back to Leviathan, I make the next X, then I guess add, depending on what the cost of the Soul Reaper X is by the time I get another one, add an extra 100 mil on there, because you got to get all 4 pieces from 4 bosses, so just a fourth of whatever the Soul Reaper X is worth later. It's like a bill just from 1 boss, not including the supplies. Yeah, sure, yeah. I wonder how much. I should have turned that plugin on a long time ago that keeps track of your supply usage. Appreciate the grets. Was a nice one to get. I still have a couple things left to do at Desert Treasure 2 bosses as a whole. I'm missing a Virtus Rope Top to greenlog all 4 of them. I'm missing Belorva. Those are the 2 main things that I need to do still. And the other thing I want to do is go back to Leviathan and the other bosses to make more axes, which I'm going to do as I work towards getting the Virtus Rope Top to greenlog. So, more money to be made. Would be hype if Third Age weapons could be used as cosmetic on their weapon types. That'd be dope, actually. I like that. So weapon stays as is, but it takes on the appearance. Yeah, you just, use it on it. You don't lose it. You don't consume it or something like that, but just using the appearance of it, that'd be cool. I'm a big fan of just, updates or additions to the game that are just purely cosmetic. Because it doesn't hurt anyone, you know what I mean? I'm a big fan of cosmetic stuff. So if you have Third Age bow, you could use it on a T-bow. Oh, yes, please. I would do that so fast. That sounds cool as hell. Yeah, I get your stance, though, Demo, on sailing. We're just at the point now where we just have to wait and see how well it's going to be when they release it. Because, people could be, people who don't like it or don't want it right now, like you, for example, maybe they do something, they do a good job and you like it. Even if it's, a slim chance, you never know. I could be pleasantly surprised, because I'm definitely not excited for it, you know what I mean? I'm just kind of, in the mindset, it's coming, so I just got to get used to it now, no matter what. And I just got to hope that it's good. But who knows? They could surprise everyone, and it could be, really, really good. Or it could be the opposite. It could be really, really bad, and they're just going to get shit on. But that's up to them. I'm very curious on how it's going to be. I will be painstakingly reading Reddit that day when Sailing is released. I don't think I'm going to log into the game that week, honestly. I just want to read. Beta had a positive reaction from the majority of the player base. Seems like the people hating are just hating and refusing to even give it a chance. Yeah, I can't. I wish I could comment on that, but I can't because I didn't play it. You know, the alpha or the beta. I'm actually gonna play it next time though. Cause I'm curious about it. I mean, it's coming into the game. I may as well try it before it's out. Did you get a pet? I did. Twitch says 4060. When I hover over your name, it says 4163. Ooh, that's kind of neat. Yeah, no, I got the Vard pet a couple hours ago. Either we get a shit skill or we get a fantastic one. Yeah, that's basically where I'm at in my headspace. Yo, Shadow, appreciate the follow. Appreciate the grants, Pink. Let's get 2 pets in the same stream. That's what I'm trying. I'm trying. It would be cool. Never gotten 2 pets in one day. I figured I'm really dry here, so surely I get it. Yo, what's up, Skittle? How's raids? Sounds like a minigame. I thought it was kind of like a minigame as well. I was talking about it earlier, too, comparing it to what I thought about, what's it called? Dungeoneering in RS3, for if anyone played that or if you played that. I always thought that was a minigame. I mean, it's still, I don't play it anymore, obviously, but even when I was training it, it felt like a minigame. It was fun, don't get me wrong. It was a fun addition, but it just felt like a minigame more than a skill. But we were just kind of well, I was just kind of saying that with sailing, in regards to sailing, we just have to wait and see if it's good or not. And that's up to the J-mods to either make a good product, so to speak, or a bad one. Managed to get thieving and agility. Both those pets? Hold up. I don't have either of those pets. They've been going? Uh-oh. You're dry, right? Again? I know you got some stuff earlier, but if you don't get something back to back, you're immediately dry. That's how it works. Oh shit, I need to do that. Need a Duke Cheers emotes. I do have some animations if someone like, whenever like someone like donates bits or whatever, I have like little cheer animations for that. Unless you're talking about something different. Is there like a cheer emote slot or something? Both in the same day? Damn, that's sick. Grats on that. Was that recent? Cheers, like beer cheers? Oh, like the emote that you posted? I think I have one for Bloodhound, holding up a beer glass. Dungeoneering is Gauntlet, right? Yeah. They took like the layout of it, just, you know, different mechanics and stuff inside. Thieving at level 32 and agility at level 54. So you got Mega Spoon, 2 pets in one day, and those two? Man, that's cool though. Man, I would have joined in y'all's conversation, but I never played the beta. I didn't play it, so I don't know how it is. So I feel like it wouldn't be right for me to try and have an opinion on how the beta went, you know? I'll make sure to play the next one so I can actually have an opinion, I guess. Piss you off, it's on your alts, but it's whatever. Hey, that's kind of cool, though. Then if you're on your main, just get those 2 same pets, so you have 2 accounts with those 2 pets. Beta was a lot of fun to you, and you know you hate sailing? True. I need to what is there... Which YouTuber, or was any YouTuber allowed to, like, stream and or record the beta? Or was that, like, an NDA kind of thing? Because I could go look up content on it and actually watch some. Oh, skilling! Okay, my bad, I misread that. I'm so curious, though, if anyone, any content creator or any YouTube channel uploaded footage of the beta so I can at least see it. Jimmy and Solo Mission did? Oh, okay, I'll look them up later then. So I can actually watch it. You want to order food, but you don't know what to get? Yo, we usually talk about food every stream, I swear. What's everyone having for dinner? No Monkey did a tip perfect XP per hour as well. Did he really? God damn it. I'll never do tick manipulation for any kind of skilling activity ever. Chicken tendies? From where? Coffee for dinner? I like the way you think. I got some coffee downstairs. Beef? I don't even know how to pronounce that word. Borgwignon? I don't even know. I don't know what that is. Beef is good though with rice. I'll take it. I'll try it. Caribbean? I don't think I've had Caribbean in a while. It is good though. Chicken Caesar salad, but you're hungry as fuck. Yo, I love chicken Caesar salad. There's this, I've talked about this place before on stream. There's a close by Italian place near where I live. They have a damn good chicken Caesar salad, but they make pizzas there. Oh my god, their pizza is so good. Now I just want pizza. Google it up. Let me see. Oh, it almost looks like kind of like a stew. Unless it is a stew. You can probably eat it every 2 days. You don't like eating the same food twice in a row. Yo, that's exactly like my fiance. Meanwhile, for me, I actually have no problem eating like the same food. Like I'll meal prep for like a week, eat that same food, like meal for lunch or whatever for a week straight, go shopping again, get the same meal, eat it for another week in a row. I've never really struggled with eating leftovers or eating the same thing multiple times in a row. Yo, 200 Dragon Arrow tips, money. But stews are good. I would try that. I've not had that before, but I would try it. Leftovers are great. They are. Saves me money, too. Kinda. Girl math or whatever. Yeah, I don't think this pet is happening. Where, pet? Your wife lives by girl math. You had to show her what a real budget was. Oh no, how'd that go? Girl math is great. Makes no sense 99% of the time, but it's great. Yeah, it works for a little bit. Feels good for a bit. What's up, Matt? Vard pet obtained? Yes. Thankfully. I almost went dry. Almost. I got it at 2,925. It all adds up if you don't think about it. Fair. True. Just like most engineering. Ordered chicken strips and bubble. Ooh, boba. Oh, yes. Please. I had some yesterday and the day before. And today. I had it 3 days in a row. I have a problem. Appreciate the congrats. What's the bunk plugin? Customizable XP drops. If you type !bonks in the chat, you'll see my settings for it. As long as Nightbot works. It works. We're good. Someone's got to carry it. Can't just leave it there. Fair. 90 fletching completed. Grats. I need to go play. Well, I'm not going to go on the iron again tonight. But tomorrow I need to work on 70 construction. I get that, and then I could do Song of the Elves. Yeah, that good RNG is a 1 in 3,000 chance, just like this pet. Someone's gonna get that VIP before I get this pet. You should pay to boost this pet like Coxie? Nah, I've gone this far without boosting anything. I want to continue to do that. Makes sense for him to do it, though, since he's doing a whole speed run series for it. Could be any one of these. Yeah, any one of these anytime soon. Could be the very next one. Could be 10,000 more kills away. I don't know. You almost have to do this solo for the sake of it at this point. I don't even if I had like the money to pay for like boosted kills, I don't think I would do that. It feels like a waste of money to me. Waste of gold. And for me, it kind of feels like it wouldn't be earned, you know? Like getting people to help me do it. Yeah, at least I can read chat properly here compared to Vard, so that's kind of nice. You're no closer than KC1, unfortunately. You're 11,500 drive for Zora Pet. Damn. At least you're making money there compared to me. I'm just getting clue scrolls. You're getting money and clues. But it's all good because I'm about to get it right here. Man. I tried. Yo, at least give me some more elite clues, Seracnus. Isn't Zora fun again with the melee method? Oh, I've heard it's actually pretty decent. It doesn't beat like T-Bow only or Shadow only, and it doesn't beat, you know, T-Bow Shadow switches. But I heard it's fairly decent there. Next one? Oh, okay, cool. Why can't I just like grab one of these, like throw a net on one of them and just take it? Melee is best for mid-game gear now. In-game is still the same. Yeah, figured. Noxious Halberd, right? And not Chally. Wait, why is this not working? Hold up. I need to fix the Nightbot thing on YouTube side. Hold up. I got you. 1 second. Oh yeah, I need to figure out how to make clips on YouTube. I think that's a thing. I'm still learning about YouTube. I've only been streaming on, or multi-streaming on YouTube for like a week and a half now, I think. Would assume most players fall under the mid-game category. Yeah, it seems like it's pretty strong. Like, I've heard good things about it. So I'm excited to get there on the iron. At least once I get a Chally. Saw some people saying to spec with Chally, but I hate the weapon with the passion. It's a good weapon. I only get to use it at Corp, really. Or at least the last time I was at Corp. I haven't been there in a while. Need to try melee method still. Is Shadow Cam better than melee? I don't know. I feel like Shadow would still be better, right, than melee camp, even if you had a Noxious Halberd. I feel like Shadow is just too good. Shadow camp better? Okay, yeah, I figured. Unless you like melee, maybe it's just fun. More fun. Albeit slower kills. 11.5k dry Zora makes you sad because you're 6.2k dry? Shit. Hey, but think of all the money you're gonna make. The real question is, though, for those dry at Zora, y'all got your mutagens yet? Gotta follow on Twitch. Hey. Yeah, I'll update the YouTube side of like the Nightbot thing on YouTube. It's a little bit weird. I gotta make like 2 instances of Nightbot and like duplicate the commands by like copy and pasting everything. Did a Shadow randomly crash the other day below 1 bill? Yeah, a lot of things are kind of crashing because people are preparing for Yama. So a lot of people are selling their expensive gear to buy gear that they think are gonna be good for Yama, and plus people selling gear to merch items that they think they're gonna make a lot of money on for Yama. In this case, a lot of people are buying synapses and stuff, Demon Bane weapons. 2 tans, 1 magma. Okay, so at least you got them both. No Monkey says Nox Camp is better. Better than T-Bow and Shadow? I'd be curious to try it. I gotta go back on Zora on my account here, the main. I'm still missing that pet. Please send luck for Zora. Sent 800 KC in the last 3 days. Damn. Still need your SERP? Shit. Next 50 kills, I believe. I think that was only if you normally run Bofa and Trident. Oh, so with switches? What's up, Steven? I did get it. I've got the clip right. Wait, I gotta copy it again. Shit. I need to make those commands on the YouTube side. I don't know how to make clips on YouTube. I need to figure that out. Appreciate the grats. What's Yama bringing into the game? So think of Torva armor, but for Slash. They're bringing that. And then also some sort of horn thing that boosts people around you's, like, accuracy or something. I forget exactly what that does. New in-game armor for Slash. I don't know, in his guide he said, in terms of single weapon, camping Nox is best. I mean, I do know that Zora has 0 defense for melee in, like, all phases, so that could be part of the reason why. $3,500 Zora, no pet, jar, or muta. Drive about 700 KC for a unique. Shit. Hopefully you get some good luck soon, though. Damn. Gives a guaranteed hit. That's what it was. I knew the horn was coming into the game. I just forgot what it was exactly, or what it did. Nothing. Yeah, the Oathblade armor, the horn spec weapon thing. New worms used to boost angler fishing. I forgot about that. Upgrade to death charge. I also forgot about that. And this new spec save potion. Kind of like the same thing in TOA, whatever that thing is called. Adrenaline potion, I think. How many grubby keys do I have in the bank now? I'm almost at 500 grubby keys. I sold a lot already. I forgot when I started to save up all the grubby keys. I told myself until I get the Sarachnis pet, I'll just start saving these, but I don't remember when I started. 21 mil in grubby keys. That'll be easy transmogs to get, though. I need to grind 5 more thieving levels? Shit. I think I'm... actually, I think I'm basically ready. Minus the iron for Yama. I need it. I want it. Man, I definitely need to go back to Leviathan and now start making another Soul Reaper X and hopefully get a Virtus Rope top. Am I blind? Oh, Duke. Yeah, for all DT2 bosses is basically done. Minus the Virtus Rope top. If I get that, it'll green log Duke. It'll green log Leviathan. All of them, basically. Vard. Whisper. Hopefully soon. The support weapon is what actually gets you hyped for future content. It's the first time they added a support weapon that boosts your teammates. True. It's a sign of potential things to come into the game later on, you know? Different support weapons that do different things. Could be cool. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream here so I can go get some food. Think you need more shovels? I do. I hope to get a green stack one day. That's one of my big goals. Yeah, if you guys are not part of the Discord server, feel free to join. Link in the chat. Let me paste it in YouTube as well. I'll probably be live tomorrow. Well, if I'm not, I might start editing my next video because I need to get that done before Yama comes out. But I have at least 2 more streams I'm going to do before Yama is released, and then it's just no life Yama for the next 2 weeks once that's out. But I do need to get started editing. We got the pet today, so that's cool. Almost green logged. Sadly, no Sarachnis for now. I'll have to come back here at a later date. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the Discord server. Hope you guys all have a good rest of your days, morning, nights, evenings. I appreciate all the gifted subs and subs today, both on YouTube and Twitch. It was crazy. I appreciate you guys a lot. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the Discord server. And see you guys in the next stream. Y'all have a good one.